is up, my starries? Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully, your girl won't get motion sick on this one. If you guys remember the last time I played this game, I got a little bit motion sick. uh, Hopefully that won't be the drill this time, because I like playing this game. I just don't want to get motion sick. But welcome back, welcome. How are we doing? Let's see, Twitch. Welcome, Annie. Oh my god, thank you for the first, Annie. Annie stole my first. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Lily. Hi, Lovable. Welcome back, And on YouTube, hello to Albert and Alexis and I. Welcome. Welcome, Knight. How are you doing? How are you guys doing? Hope you are all having a very amazing day. Wow. Okay, I was like, what? I was like, my mic cut out for a second, and I was like, what? Huh? Oh. I'm floating. Let's fix that. I don't know why I was floating, but I was floating. Also, if you watched the stream yesterday, I don't know why, but my chat wasn't working over here, and my subs goal wasn't working on my gaming page. Very weird. I don't know why. Let's turn on some music while I for a second. But yeah, I don't know why that happened. I literally restarted after the Danganronpa stream last night, and we're working now. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. But also, let me say a thank you for the following to Big Brass Daddy. I love that name. And to Doke Souls. I was over in my friend's I was in my friend's chat a little bit, and I need to add them. I need to add them to, like, okay, if you guys go and see my, like, Twitch channel. I'm sorry you can't see this on YouTube. If you want to come over to, you know, Twitch, then maybe you'll be able to see it. But I have this thing where it's like you can highlight other streamers that you can watch. Like when you're offline, it'll like direct you. Like if you go to someone's page and they're offline, it'll direct you to someone that they select. And so like I have like a friends page, and I just updated it, and I totally forgot to add Cherry. So we're gonna add Cherry, but Cherry's very sweet, and I saw that I got some followers from like popping in and saying hi to my friend right before we started streaming. But anyway, definitely check them out. They're Shorkathon, very sweet. And yeah, YouTube or Twitch glitch. I think it was just a Stream Elements glitch. Cause I run my chat and stuff through Stream Elements, so I think it's Stream Elements. And I think it was just like I need to just reboot. You know, You know how it is, but yeah. Anyway, we're working tonight. I got a couple things I want to yap about. Thank you. Oh, I need to change my thing. I don't have it in headphones. Sorry. You might have heard that through my microphone. Haha, I was watching videos before this. Thank you, I, for the follow and the Twitch I am. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, I. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Powerwash Sim today, but there's a couple things that I want to yap about as we play, because the thing is, this game, let's head over there first and foremost. That would be helpful. So, here's the game. Let me turn on the volume. I'm not gonna wear headphones, just so you guys know, because my headphones still hurt my head. I'm baby, and they hurt my head, and yeah, I'm gonna move over just a little bit. But yeah, like, okay, I've been watching some videos, and I think I have a summary of what's going on, but I did just want to yap. I just want to do like a yap and chat type of stream, because if you guys haven't seen, a lot has been going on in the VTuber world, and I'm gonna try my best and not say any names or anything, but if you're following, yeah, we're gonna power wash as we yap. So, yeah, if you guys have any personal takes and stuff with this, do feel free to share. But just, just be respectful is all I ask. But it's been kind of crazy, and I feel really horrible for the people involved. I'm gonna try not to say any names, but you guys probably know one of the like faces of, we'll say, VTubing, came forward saying that they were leaving a very big company that they have been a part of for a while, and people have like made jokes in the past before this has happened that basically if this VTuber leaves, everybody will follow. And oh my goodness, the prophecy because now every talent has left. I don't know about the Japanese branch, but at least in the English branch, everyone has left, or at least showcase that they are no longer supporting the company by like taking stuff out of their bio. They no longer like have a merch store. The whole company's page is pretty much like wiped. And so, if you didn't know, basically what has happened is that the company got caught, one, lying about a couple things. The first one is they did not pay their talents. And I did see someone on the Japan branch confront the Japan manager CEO about not being paid. And that was also a doozy. That one was also a doozy. And so, anyway, they've been caught, it seems, not paying talents from both parts of the company. And it also seems that they have stole money from charity, which is a crime. Thank you, Demon King, for the follow. Yeah, that's basically a crime to steal from charity, so they're in some hot water, and you guys know it's a big controversy when Moist Critical makes a video on it, and as of right now, there's 2 videos out by Moist Critical on the situation, so you know things have got fucky wucky with the company. But anyway, basically, they were caught stealing the VTuber, who I think you all know, but I'm again trying not to say any names or anything. The VTuber that we all probably know, they, as you guys probably know, have a chronic illness, and the charity that they were working with was a charity that could help save lives. This company has helped them, and this is a big passion project for them to, support the company that helps them. And then the company that they were working for stole $500,000 from them. So, yeah, it's not looking good. So honestly, if you guys would like to help, just like spread the word, I would say. But also, the VTuber in question does have a link. I donated $20 to the link. Which I'm not saying that like you're awful if you don't, but just if you would like to and like help out and whatnot, I feel like I should say something, because again, it's a charity that helps save people's lives, and it's insane. I can't believe that, and again, it's a crime. It's a crime for that to happen. But it seems like everybody's practically leaving. Like, I've watched so many videos, and I've said this before, but I am not like a huge VTuber fan, considering I'm a VTuber. Like, I only tend to watch smaller content creators, like smaller VTubers and stuff, like indies, and I don't usually tend to watch, I don't honestly watch anyone with more than like a couple thousand followers, subscribers, just because I'm someone who, as a content creator, but also as a viewer, I like to interact with people in chat, so I tend to like watch smaller creators anyway. And yeah, I've been keeping up with this, because of course, like, I know who these people are and I know their names. It's just I wanted to oh, there was still more that I could clean there. Anyway, I still like, it's so shocking to hear about, because this is, this was the quote-unquote good company, the quote-unquote good company. Am I done with the Stegosaurus? Have we cleaned all of the steg? All of the steggy? The steggy? The company used controversy annihilator and failed themselves? Yeah. Yeah, they, yeah. And, it does seem like some more people from what I have seen are speaking out. Like, people who are a part of other companies have spoke out. People who are indie have spoke out. And it is not looking very good. But I would honestly just say keep a watch on things, support the people who are coming out and talking about it. Because, I mean, one, yes, they committed a crime by stealing money from a charity, but I mean, also, people aren't getting paid, you know? Like, that's not what you're supposed to do as a company. As a company, you're supposed to protect your talents. And, to give them a rating, they failed miserably. Miserably at that. So, I really feel for everyone who's, you know, like, been affected by this company, and that really sucks, because again, like, this was supposed to be the company that would, like, you know, be a second chance for a lot of talents, because a lot of talents left other shitty companies, went to this company, and thought that they finally had a moment's peace, and now it looks like that has also been taken away from them, and that just really sucks. And I'm gonna section this part off, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're sectioning it off. Yeah. This is a really big area to clean. But yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to yap about that for a second and say, like, hey, this is what's going on in the VTuber world, because it's been all over. Like, if you like VTubers or watch VTubers or anything VTuber related, you've probably seen this, you know, probably have seen this somewhere pop up, because it's very hectic right now. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Let's see. Out of all the Sailor Senshi, which princess dress? Ooh, the princess dresses. Ooh. By the way, you guys can, like, freely chat at me. I'm just, like, yapping while power washing tonight, so some fun stuff. I'm gonna say Sailor Venus, because Sailor Venus is the only figure that I have in their princess dress. Yeah. Yeah. I'm new to VTubers, so I just watch you and one other person. Yeah. Honestly, like, I mean, I'm a VTuber. I don't watch a whole lot of big VTubers. Like, again, like, I really like to just, like, I like to socialize with people. I like to socialize with streamers. And, like, I do watch some bigger streamers, but, like, for me personally, I only watch their YouTube content. Like, a lot of bigger streamers will, like, you know, they'll stream a game or something, and then they'll have, like, editors, or even themselves, like, they'll edit it down into, like, videos and stuff, shorter videos, and that's what I like. I don't like being a part of the chat if it's too big, you know? So, yeah. But, yeah, it is really crazy in the community right now. Also, it's funny that you mentioned Sailor Moon, because literally I'm working on the video right now, but I posted a teaser on my main YouTube, on my IRL tube, where I posted about, the video hint. I try to post, like, a hint, is what I call them, for the videos, for the week, and so this one is a Sailor Moon themed video, and I was editing it right before stream. I was like, do I want to start a little bit early today, because I got finished, and I was like, I got finished with, like, my work and stuff for today, so I was like, do I want to go ahead and start streaming? But then I'm like, if I set a schedule, I feel like I need to be present with that schedule. I'm cleaning it up. Oh, it's so bright now. Oh my goodness, it's so bright. But I'm like, maybe I should just, like, you know, follow through with the times that I say. So, that's fun. Yeah. Hi, Destiny. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate ya. Thank ya. You did a TikTok. Did I say that right? Yeah. I was like, TikTok? Yeah, that one. You got a TikTok ad. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. So, I do have a fun story. So, I think I talked about this briefly. So, one of my best friends from high school, like, honestly, my best friend, period, they're getting married, IRL. I feel like, I don't know why I need to say IRL. They're getting married, and so they came up yesterday, because we live about, like, an hour apart, and so they drove up to my house, and we were like talking because they were like, I want to plan some stuff in person. And so I was like, okay, let's like, let's plan stuff. So we went out, we had some fun first. Like we went to, well, here's the problem. I had planned everything, and then everything did not go according to plan. I had planned for us to go to a cafe to get like pastries for like breakfast. It's like a really cute local cafe, and I wanted to take them there. But then they sliced their finger while like cooking or something, and that caused them to be late. And so by the time that they got up here, it was like 1:30, and the cafe does not open, or it stays open until like noon. So like lunch hours and stuff, they close around lunch because they only do breakfast, so they couldn't, like, we couldn't get there. Oh, TikTok, this reminds me of the Kesha song. I actually used to really like that song. I used to really like Kesha, like in the 2010s when she was like very like popular, like radio and stuff. But yeah, like anyway, we weren't able to go there, and so I was like, okay, well, there is this local comic book store, and they have like a drink stall thing. Like they've got like drinks, they've got like pastries and stuff. So I'm like, we could go there and like grab something. And like at this point, I had not eaten anything, and I was like really hungry, and I didn't want to eat until my friend got up. But they had already eaten. They didn't even tell me that. But anyway, I'm not trying to sound like mad at them, but like they had already eaten. They didn't tell me. And so I was like planning to like go to like, somewhere fast food, like Arby's or something, to get something. And then they were like, oh, I've already eaten. And I'm like, bro, I'm starving. But anyway, they came up, and then we were going to go to one comic book store that had the pastries. They were closed. They're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays now. And, they're local, so like they change their schedule a lot, but I can't keep up with them. I really can't keep up with their schedule. They change it so much. So anyway, we then decided that we still wanted to go to a comic book store, but we didn't want to go super far out, so I took them to another local comic book store. And that one was nice. I bought some manga there, so you will get a manga video, IRL, at some point, talking about it. But yeah, basically, we went there, we got some food. Well, we got some food at, do you guys understand what I mean? If I say convenience store, what do you think I mean by that? Because my friend and I, like, when I say we have a fight, we're not really fighting. It's just like, argument, silly, haha, But like, I was like, oh, we'll just go. Thank you for the drink. I was like, let me get a drink first. No. I was like, I'll just go to the convenience store and get something. And they were like, okay, chill. And so I proceeded to go to like this place that's like, it's like a gas station, but it doesn't have gas. It's just got like food and stuff there. It's like a gas station, but there's no gas. And so we call it convenience store because you can get everything you can at a gas station here. They just don't have gas. And my friend was like, you didn't go to a convenience store, you went to a gas station. I was like, no, it's a convenience store because it's not a gas station if you don't have gas. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, am I crazy or something? Like, because they're saying that convenience store is like a Dollar General or something. And I'm like, well, this is practically Dollar General, but they've got like a food buffet thing. Like, they had like ready-made sandwiches that were in like a warmer plate. You just pick them up, take them to the cash register. I'm like, that is better than Dollar General. Why would I go to Dollar General when they've got like food warmers here? Like, it's already heated up. Anyway. Anyway, what do you guys think? What do you think? What would you call this place? What would you call this place? Because, like, I call it a convenience store. They don't have gas, so to me, it's convenient. It's a convenience store. Anyway, if you guys didn't know, if I didn't say this already, my friend who's getting married, the one who came up and we were arguing about convenience store, they're getting married and they made me their maid of honor. And first and foremost, I'm stupid, and I think I said this on stream, so let me clarify my stupidity. Their wedding, I think I said it was going to be in October, and I thought it was this year, and I was like, damn, they're really like, already, done with it practically, because like that's a lot of planning for a wedding for it to be in October of this year in June. It's not. I am the stupid. It's next year, 2026. I'm just dumb. And so anyway, if I said that at any point, it's next year, not this year. But anyway, we were planning stuff, and I realized, oh my god, if I'm the maid of honor, I have to write a speech. And that means I have to talk in front of people. And to be fair, they said that they're having like a medium small wedding. So like as of right now, they're thinking there's only gonna be like 60 people. But I'm like, oh dear, like, and I don't know if everyone is gonna stay, but I'm like, I have to public speak? That's scary. That's scary. And like, okay, there's one of our other friends, like they're not on the wedding team, but like, we were like a trio and stuff in school. They're not on the wedding team because we don't really talk to them as much anymore, but we're still friends. But like the thing is, they're gonna be there and they're gonna be seated right next to me, and I'm like, I need that support because I don't like public speaking. Like, I feel like I'm the type of person that I feel like I'm the type of person that I can do it if I have to. I feel like I could do it, but it's like, I don't want to I don't want to public speak, So I'm a little bit scared about that. Because, like, I don't know half the people that my friend is inviting to their wedding. Because, again, they now live in another state. And they've made, like, new friends and, like, co-workers and stuff that they're inviting. And I'm like, I don't know these people. Like, I feel like I'm a pretty funny person. Like, if I know people... But if I don't know people, I feel like I'm a little bit shy. Like, honestly, like, I hope I don't come off this way to you guys, but, like, I'm very shy when we start doing collabs. Like, I'm someone who my friends have said that I'm, like, an energy person. Like, if someone has, like, a very loud, open, like, fun personality or something, like, I warm up very quickly. But if someone is a little bit more on the quieter side and I just don't know them well enough, I tend to, like, still be pretty shy. So I hope I don't come off too shy to you guys. I know I yap a lot. But, like, yeah, that's one of the whole things about, like, content creation. That's kind of why I started, because I was like, I want to get over this fear of speaking. Because I in person, I'm very shy. I might not look like it on camera and stuff, but I'm very shy. And it's a problem. It's a problem at 22, apparently. Because, like, my mom is like, oh, don't worry if she doesn't talk to you. She's shy. And I'm like, Mom, I'm an adult. I'm a VTuber. Don't make me be the shy VTuber, please. Anyway. Anyway, yeah. There's a Lost live-action magical girl series called... I'm not going to pronounce that right, so I'm not going to say it. Tobia Alien. Okay, I'll look for that. I'll look that up. Thank you for letting me know. I will look that up. Yeah, I'm always here for a good magical girl series. I'm always here for that. Yeah. Also, I do have something fun commissioned. I got a piece of artwork. I've yapped about this before, but I found someone. I finally found someone. I've said this before, but there's this artist that I am a huge fan of, and I've been wanting a piece of art by them forever, but there's always, like, too many people queued up for them, or waitlisted, and, like, I've never been able to get in with them, but now they closed their commissions, and I don't know when they'll open them up. The last time they had something open was in April. I applied, I didn't get in, so I'm like, well, shoot. Because, like, I still don't have, like, a proper piece of full body, like, you know, artwork and stuff for my VTuber. So I'm like, well, I want somebody, but I have this very specific style, like, shiny, pretty anime style is what I'm calling it. And I'm like, I really want to find someone who embodies that. And I think I found someone. I really like their art. And so far, what they've sent me, I commissioned them to do a full body piece. So far, it's very cute, and I can't wait to see the final product. But oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute. And like, I like the shiny rainbow stuff, like, you know, bright, vibrant colors and like sharpish kind of lines and stuff, you know. Like, you'll probably be able to understand what I mean when I get the piece, but they're like finalizing it, and it's so pretty. I love it. I love it. And I'm also getting some stuff for 2.0 so I'll have some stuff in the reservoir. In the reservoir, I will have some stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's get all this red gunk. Let's get all this red. But yeah. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Also, I wasn't gonna play this game. I'm gonna play it sometime next week. I'm gonna do it because I want to make a YouTube video about it on the main channel. We're gonna play the horse girl game. The what's it called? Uma's. You know what I mean? The horse game that everyone's been playing. I'm gonna play it. I know it's super popular, and like, I don't know. I'm just one of those people that, like, when something popular happens, I don't get into it until the hype dies down. Like, for example, I'm sure just about everyone has seen K-pop Demon Hunters. Tell me in the chat, have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Because I haven't. I know it's super popular, and I haven't played it, or I haven't watched it. I know. Everybody else has. I have not. But the songs have been everywhere. It's been all I can think about because I'm not going to lie. It is really catchy. And so I'm going to force myself one day to sit down and watch it. I don't know. There's something that like turns me off of like media. Harper. I don't care about... it's the cat? I do care about the cat. I thought she said the mayor is missing. The cat is missing. I care about the cat. Not the mayor. The mayor can get lost. The cat, though. The cat. The cat's different. But yeah. There's something that just kind of turns me off of media when it's, like, super trendy and popular. That, like, I'm kind of iffy with it. Yes, I love it. I did. See, that's the thing. Like, everyone's watching it. Like, I'm gonna watch it because I do feel like it'd be a fun video to do one of my, like, video essays on. I feel like it would be fun. But, like, it's just so popular. And I know that's, like, the good thing for content creators to capitalize off of trends. I know how this world works, but, like, I don't know. I like to be difficult. I like to be difficult, apparently. But yeah. And if you guys have any questions and stuff you want me to, like, answer, or just any topics, this is your stream to do it, because I'm just yapping. I'm just power washing. There's not a whole lot going on, honestly. Especially not in my brain. But yeah. Have you ever had a fashion Polly Pocket and chewed on them? I did not. I don't actually think I ever had any Polly Pockets, and I don't know why, because I feel like I would have loved them if I had them. But I do remember that there were these like Disney princess versions of like Polly Pockets, if that makes sense. Like, they had the same like rubbery dresses and stuff that Polly Pocket would wear, and I did chew on those. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't feel like I was a huge chewer as a kid, but like I do remember I had a couple of like Barbie shoes, because like I was a huge fan of like Barbie and the 12 Princesses Princess and the Pauper. I was a huge 12 Dancing Princesses, I can say that, fan. And so I do remember, like, my mom bought, I talked about this in one of my Barbie ranking videos and stuff, but my mom got me, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was the shoemaker. And in the movie, the shoemaker has like a wardrobe full of like shoes and stuff for the girls. And my mom got me him. I think, I want to say it's Derek, but that's probably another one. That's probably one of the other movies. I can't remember his name. But anyway, he had a doll, and he came with like all of the 12 shoes and stuff. And I remember I would pop them in my mouth and just like gnaw on them. I don't know why. It was just colored plastic that didn't taste that good. But I was like, nom 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 nom. I'm chewing on the doll shoes. Yeah, I was weird as a kid. Oh my god, okay. I was talking about this the other day, and that's why I thought about this. But when it comes to like childhood nostalgia stuff, did you guys have silly bands? Did anyone have silly bands, especially at school? Like, I have a story time about a kid who almost died on a silly band. So, first and foremost, if you don't know what silly bands are, basically they are these like rubber bands that come in like colors and shapes. Some of them have like glitter in them and stuff. Some of them are neon. Like, this was basically another form of like Pokemon cards type rare. You know, like there were some rare ones. Like people would trade these like they were black market items. You know, like silly bands were a huge thing. And so silly bands, I think, started getting banned in like a lot of schools. But like our school was pretty lenient. My elementary school, at least, was pretty lenient about the silly bands. They were like, you know, you can have the silly bands as long as you don't shoot them at people, as long as you don't like get into fights over them. You know, you can trade them at recess or at lunch or whatever. Just don't disrupt class because of silly bands. And so all the kids were pretty chill about that. But there's this one kid. There's this one kid who, we were in the cafeteria, and the way that we did lunchtime in my school, in elementary school, is that, because we had a small lunchroom, basically it was by grade. So like all of the first graders at lunch, same time. All of the second graders at lunch, same time. And so if you were in like the same grade, you were going to have lunch together, and you had to sit at the table assigned to your teacher. So like we had like really long, like just long tables and stuff. But anyway, basically, one of the kids at like one of the tables that was not a part of our class shot the silly band across the room, and it hit one of the kids who was in our classroom, and it hit him in the eyeball. And it was really bad. Like, they had to take the kid to like the emergency room because it messed up his eye. Like, his eye was, at the end of the day, it was fine, but like they were really worried about his eye. But like, yeah, basically our school got the silly band outlaw because someone did get hit by the silly man. The silly man did hit a kid. So that does kind of suck. Anyway, sad story times with M. Yeah, that's what you signed up for. Oh my goodness, rotate. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else like that. I can't remember. I can't really remember. Rip to the eyeball, yeah. Honestly, like, I feel bad because like the kid was screaming, just like screaming. Like, I was in probably, I think I was in the second or third grade. I want to say second though. And he was just screaming, like agonizing scream, and I'm sure it hurt. I'm just thinking about something that I did now. That sounds bad, but so this is not to the same level, of course, but I don't know, it got me thinking about it. So there was one time when I was like, younger, I was probably like preteen or something. I remember like my stepdad wanted a gummy because I was eating some like fruit snacks gummies, and he was like, "Give me a gummy," and he was across the room, and so I was like, "I'll throw it to you if you catch it," and he was like, "Okay, bet," and so I I threw it, and it hit it hit him in the eyeball. And I felt bad about it, but he took an orange gummy to the eyeball. Oh my god. But yeah, that one wasn't that bad. He didn't have to go to the emergency room like the kid for that one. But still, I was like, I've done something like this before. But yeah. I feel like the sprayer doesn't do that well. You know what? I have soap. If I was smart, I would use my soap. I feel like the soap doesn't do that well, though. Oh, well. We're just gonna do. If you come here for satisfying, you're not getting that, apparently. You get chaos. Chaos. Chaos washing. Chaos. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. I feel like I've done something to like weirdly lock it. I don't know. I feel like it's acting funky. Anyway. Power wash. Power wash. Oh, okay. I do have some things that I wrote down that I want to talk about. So if I seem like I'm yapping, it's because this is kind of a yapping stream, and I did write some stuff to talk about. So we gotta talk about the book. You guys don't know, filler, or TLDR, I guess I should say. Emma's writing a book. I've been working on a book since like 2022, 2023, something like that. I think it was 2022. But I've been working on this book for a while, and I am now starting the fourth or fifth. I think it's the fourth draft. I'm starting the fourth draft, basically. So the problem is that I have never written a proper book series before. I have experience with writing. I was in AP English. I won an award for a story that I wrote when I was in school. Like when you publish it, you could like publish it through the school. I mean, you know what I mean? Like writing contest. That's what I'm looking for. But anyway, I did win an award for it, and I'm not gonna lie, I was an avid Wattpad kid. So I did write a lot. I won't talk about what I did write, but I wrote a lot. And the thing is that like I've always had experience with writing, but I've never had experience writing super complex characters. And, you know, that might just be my bad trying to tackle something that I don't know that I'm great at, but it's the story that I want to tell. And so my main character is a really hard character to, like, write because she's a liar, and it's hard for me to kind of, like, write that because she's one of those characters who she tries to be perfect all the time, and she's actually just like a cynical person. Like she wants people to think of her as quote unquote the perfect pretty princess who's always nice and sweet and caring. She wants to be the embodiment of like a Disney princess or something, but she's not. Like she's very pessimistic, very cynical, and she tends to, like, you know, just be a little bit on the, like, you know, pessimistic side. She's not like a Disney princess and thinking everything's gonna be okay if I just sing about it and talk to an animal or something, you know? She's very like, damn, oh well, sucks, but okay. And the problem is that a lot of the characters that I see in media who are written like this tend to be mean or the villain, and that's not what I want for her, because she's supposed to have an arc that kind of teaches her some stuff. And like, I can't get up now, I'm stuck. It's because I'm under there. Anyway, I'm like, it's a hard character like trait to write because you don't see a lot of characters like that in the media. But I'm not gonna lie, while we were playing Danganronpa, especially when Kokichi was alive, I was thinking about Kokichi's character a lot. And while I don't like Kokichi personally, I do like the way that his character was written. He has a really great character arc, and he just is a genuinely good character. But I don't, again, want my character to feel like a villain because she's the protagonist. I don't want her to be a villain whatsoever. But I do want her to, be someone who, makes mistakes sometimes and, isn't super singy, songy, princessy like she thinks she can be, because she ain't. It's hard to explain without like giving away everything. But I'm restarting my book again. I'm restarting it, which I think it's for the best because like I feel like every time I restart and I rewrite my book, it gets better. So I think that's the best, to just keep writing and just keep like practicing with it and getting better with it, because genuinely, like with each rendition, it gets better, and that's what we want. That is what we want. We want it to get better. Yeah. I still feel like this game is making me motion sick, and I don't know why. That's just so weird. I really like this game, but I feel like if I play it too much, it makes me slightly motion sick. I like how we've kind of cleaned around the backside. Around the backside. Around. I'm not going in stuff yet. Because I feel like that's too much. Scariest Vocaloid song. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember too many Vocaloid songs. I had a very big Vocaloid phase when I was younger, but I can't remember any. I mean, I wouldn't say that this one is necessarily scary, but I do like Rolling Girl. That's like one of my all-time favorites. It's very dark. I wouldn't say scary, but it's got some very dark themes to it. And like that's the thing when it comes to like Vocaloid songs as well, is like people don't realize it, but they've got some really, really dark themes. I wasn't supposed to go in here, but now I'm tackling it just because. Just because. Oh. Oh my god, I feel like my stomach's hurting because I'm getting very motion sick now, so I'm gonna look at my accomplishments. It doesn't feel like much. It really doesn't. But it is what it is. It is what it is, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to my chatting stream for just a minute, because again, I feel like I'm a little bit blah. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like Powerwash Sim just makes me so like blah blah like blah. Like I don't know, it just makes me a little motion sick, and I don't understand why. Cause like maybe it's the nozzle or something, but I just like I thought like maybe last time it was just like a one-off thing, but it's still making me like nauseous. Like that's whack. That's whack. But yeah. Let's see, what else can I yap to you guys about? What else can I yap about? I like yapping. I did get the Danganronpa videos edited and posted into YouTube Studio, so they'll come out sometime probably this weekend. Oh my god, one of them, the one where we were doing the build up to the last trial, was 2 hours. The last one that we streamed yesterday, the last trial to the end, was 4 hours. So, good luck watching it. It took, I kid you not, I started uploading the videos and working on them at 12, and just now, at like 8:30, the last 4 hour long video uploaded into the studio. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, another thing, I posted on my Glitter Diaries channel like a few days ago, my cover of Gnarly, from Cat's Eye, and I'm actually really surprised. It did really well. Like it did better than like the majority of things that I post on my second channel, but like it did really well, and I got a lot of support. And like I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy. Cause like when it comes to like K-pop dances and stuff, people tend to be a little bit like nitpicky about things. Like I won't say any names, but I've seen some like like big content creators who are like K-pop coverist, and I've seen people like critique them a lot because like for example Cat's Eye has a song called Gabriella, and the hand movement is very like precise, and it's very like it's precise but it's very fluid. And I've seen some people like being mean to people who cover that song because their hand movement isn't exactly perfect, we'll say. And so like everything else is so great, but the hand movement, it's like either a little bit too sharp or like whatnot. And I'm like, I'm getting back into dancing after not dancing for a long time. So I know when people did be too mean to me, but I have practiced that song a lot. Like when I started doing covers, this is so embarrassing. I didn't even like look at myself in the mirror, and I didn't even like record myself to see. Like, I would just like learn it, and once I've learned it and done it a couple times, I would then do the dance without like cleaning anything up. You can't really be doing that, especially if you want it to like look perfectly good or whatnot. If you want to get better, you've got to like look and like judge and improve. And I didn't do that at the beginning, so I really practiced this time. I made sure that I tried to get everything that I could all nice and spiffy and like great. I feel like there's still a couple points that I didn't do that great with on the song. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds crazy out of hand, but I don't know how to twerk. I don't know how to twerk. And in Gnarly, you gotta go twerk, twerk, twerk. You gotta do is like gnarly, dun 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 dun, gnarly, And I'm like, I don't have the bootyish for the twerkinish. I don't have the maximus for the assumish, Like I don't know how to twerk, and so and so I feel like that is the one thing that I was like really self-conscious about, because I'm like, I don't know how to twerk. I put a jacket over my butt too, so but I'm like, I don't know how to do this. So I think I got it to where I was like, this is satisfactory, but that's it, So anyway, I'm really happy that did good. I think I'm gonna start working on Jump by Blackpink. I know the chorus, like the choreo where it's like 1, 2, 3, do 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 do. I know that part because I watched some videos on how to do it when it came out, because it looks really cool. And so I'm still learning the entirety of the song, but K-pop stands don't come for me because I am a massive Blink, but I do kind of feel like over the last couple years, Blackpink does not excite me the way that they used to. And I'm not saying this to be mean or anything. I know a lot of people recently were like really mean to like Blackpink, especially Lisa, which hurts because Lisa is like my biggest of all time main bias from K-pop. But like, I've seen a lot of people were either like loving or hating on their solo stuff, because like with Blackpink, they were a part of like a company, and then they didn't renew contract, but they're still Blackpink group, but they also focused for a little bit on solo stuff. And I saw like a lot of videos that were like talking about their solo stuff and how like people were praising mostly just Jenny and um, Rose, because Rose with the ATP and Jenny with like Jenny and like some of her stuff with Dochi. I can't remember the name. I think it's called Extra Large. I can't remember, but I know she did some stuff with Dochi, and a lot of their music is like definitely Western appealing. And I've seen some people arguing about that for Rose because it's like her hit song is a Korean drinking game, but like she also had Bruno Mars, so I feel like that argument could go 50-50. But like the thing is, I saw people like really hating mostly on Lisa. Like people when it came to Jisoo, they were like Jisoo is like perfectly embodying like that like older, is that the right word? I don't know. Perfectly embodying K-pop with like Earthquake and her whole album. People were like, yes, this is really good. But I saw a lot of people were like, the makeup, the outfits were not it. And I can kind of agree. For some of the shows that she did with Earthquake, her makeup was kind of weird looking and kind of made her like look like a little bit older than she was. And it's just like a mixture of bad lighting and makeup features that don't suit her face, because Jisoo is so pretty and like she looks so great now. Coming back to Blackpink, like I genuinely think I have to say that Jisoo feels like she has improved more than anyone else. Like she really does. Like when she was on stage with their concert when they released Jump, she really came back strong. Like I could not take my eyes off of Jisoo. Like Jisoo's always been the one in the group who everyone's like, yeah, she's there for pretty privilege because like her dancing was just kind of subpar, and like people are like, oh yeah, she got in because she's pretty, she can't even sing, which I like her voice. Her voice is not like super, like what's the word, like singy songy perfection hardcore singer or whatnot. It's very soft and it's very cute, and I feel like too many people are really mean about that. But like I like she's definitely like popped off, and I have to give her that shout out. She popped off. Like her dancing has improved, her stage energy was so good. And this is where we get to the upsetting part, because again, I'm a huge Lalisa fan, and I hate to admit that I kind of agree with some of this stuff, but people were really upset with like Lisa's album, and I liked her album. But like there was this one interview, and I can't remember who it was, but it's like it's got like yellow in it. It's like on YouTube. It's like when the people do the no auto tune challenge thingy. But like anyway, it's like it showcases, it's like an interview with a company or something, a YouTube channel, we'll say, that like showcases singers when they're singing versus in person singing. And like the way that she was like singing it was very kind of cringe. Like I can't lie, as a huge Lalisa fan, I can't lie. Like very very baby talky. Like I can't remember what song she was singing. I think it was New Woman, but she was like like super kind of like aegyo sort of way, and people were like, girl, that's not the vibe. And I hate to admit it, but I kind of agree with them. Like she wasn't even really singing it, and like that's the whole point of like this like YouTube short thingy, is where you come on and showcase your raw singing ability. And Lisa's always been criticized for not being the best singer, so I really felt like she should have used that moment to like prove haters wrong, but she did the opposite, and I hate that. But like I feel like I'm not so crazily obsessed with like idols and K-pop people or celebrities or whatnot that I can't like form my own opinion that's, oh yeah, this was not poppin', because I feel like too many people are like, I dare not critique my all-time idol, I would rather die. And it's like, no, like you should be able to formulate your own opinions regardless if you're a huge fan of someone or not. And so anyway, basically her album, a lot of people were yapping about, because she has the alter ego album, and people were like, you should have just like focused on a couple instead of making all these other ones, like focusing on like La Lisa, you know, like her rapper Blackpink self. A lot of people were like, you should have focused on your Thailand roots, and like stuff like that. I can't remember all what people were saying, but people were really unhappy with like Lisa's albums and stuff. Like people like the songs, but I feel like they didn't quite love the concepts for a lot of stuff, which I do feel like Lisa, more so than anyone else, was trying to lean into that Western type of like music sphere and stuff, especially if you listen to her music. But I mean, they all kind of leaned into it, but I feel like Lisa was the one that heavily leaned into it, and I just feel like people were very mean about it. But even like at the concert, like at the Blackpink concert that they were recently doing, I just felt like there was still a big lack of energy. Like watching Lisa, she's always super like high energy when it comes to performing, and that's why I do love Lisa, because I can't lie, I always bias the people who are like the main dancers in the group, or people who showcase that they are very powerful, strong dancers, because I like dancing. I don't care if you have the best vocals or whatnot. I like dancing. I like watching performances. And to me, K-pop performances is what allured me to K-pop in the first place, you know? I want to see the performance. Like, I grew up watching Britney Spears with a snake. I watched Lady Gaga with the meat dress. Like, I want to see the performances. Where's the shock value performances? And I'm not gonna lie, again, I love Blackpink, but every time I watch their like live performance, I do feel like there's a lack of energy when it comes to dancing. And I love Jennie, but I feel like Jennie has been booed for this a lot. But and like I used to really hardcore defend Jennie with this, but I'm not gonna lie, now that I've started dancing and like watching other people like cover dancers and stuff, I can't lie, sometimes on stage she's a little bit lackluster when it comes to dancing. And it would be different if it was like a I'm trying to put everything into performing, and you know, like I'm not gonna lie, maybe ATEEZ has just ruined K-pop for me because if you guys have seen ATEEZ, they go so hard with performances. Like when I say I want a performance, that's what I want. I want the crazy dancing. Like they literally, people will make like memes and stuff about ATEEZ where they're like, oh my god, they're literally possessed, demonic possession. That's how hard they go on stage. Like when they say perform, they perform. And I feel like it's maybe ruined a lot of K-pop for me because I like to see those like hardcore performances now. You know, like I want to see it. I want to see you go crazy on the stage, you know? Like that's the allure to K-pop to me. And again, while I really love Blackpink, especially with Jump, I wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't feeling it. Like, I know people were yapping about like, oh, I don't feel like it fits their concept. I do. I think the song fits their concept. It's different, a little bit, but I feel like it still fits. Like, it's still kind of like almost party dancey type music, and I definitely feel like it fits their vibes. But like, I'm not gonna lie, the performances don't get me hyped. Like, I would not be paying concert tickets for that kind of performance. And again, I love this group. They're like the group who got me into K-pop. But I do think as a fan of someone, you have to formulate your own opinions. Your own opinions matter. But like, you know, I feel like too many people are like either like scared, you know, to like say anything, because like K-pop, the community is very like cutthroat. Like if you dare speak about their god idol biases in a slightly negative tone, you're gonna get like doxxed or something. Like, you know, people are very mean, and I just feel like sometimes people mistake genuine criticism for like hate, because hate doesn't equal criticism and vice versa. You know, criticism can be good. It can be good. Like there's a couple K-pop idols who I have seen like people say like, yeah, they got criticized online and they're much better at what they do now. And that's true, but I do feel like some of it is hate, and I do feel like some people do also forget that they are humans at the end of the day, not just like idol industry robots. They're people. So yeah, I have to make dinner now. Ooh, pork chops and butter noodles. That sounds good. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you. Stray Kids best. I gotta agree with you there, Lily. I can't lie. Stray Kids will always probably be my new fave. Like, sorry. I really love Blackpink, but Stray Kids has kind of influenced my life. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah. Stray Kids eat. Like, honestly, I'll have to. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. ATEEZ and Stray Kids have ruined K-pop for me because they're so good that nothing else feels as good as them. And like, I'll say this. Personally, I like ATEEZ's dance style better. Their stage performances are my favorite of all K-pop groups. Well, BTS has their moments. I won't lie. I'm not the biggest BTS fan, but BTS has definitely had their moments. Like, especially with, what's the song? It's like, I can't, it's my favorite song and I can't remember it. Oh my god, it's been so long. Dionysus. Dionysus is my favorite BTS song. That performance, still one of my all-time favorites, even when RM hits his foot with the cane. Clumsy, but I still love that one. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely think that ATEEZ has the best overall performances that I like to watch. They keep me glued to the screen, but I do think that Stray Kids has my favorite music. Like, they're the ones that I actively will always listen to, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the new album for ATEEZ. I was only excited for it because Wooyoung Sagittarius was on it, and I'm like, I want to listen to Sagittarius because, one, I'm a Sagittarius. And I really like the song. It's very cutesy, poppy, kind of romantic. I like it. I like it because it was cute. You're biased from Stray Kids or ATEEZ? Cause I can do both, but let's see. I'm gonna start with ATEEZ because I know my bias. In Stray Kids. For okay, both, yeah. So for ATEEZ, I'm gonna say San, cause I think he's pretty. I think he's pretty. Personality wise, I really like Wooyoung. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of like the flirt of the group, but like, he's funny. I like him. I also really like Mingi as well, but Mingi's not one of my all-time faves. I think it's gotta be San, but I really am starting to like Mingi. I like them all. I really like Jungho as well. See, I like all of them. I like Hongjoon. I like Sanma. I like Yuno. I like all of them. I like Yoseng. Yoseng was the one who got me into the group. Again, this is so weird. This is weird fact about M. I actually got into ATEEZ simply because of Yosung. Because if you guys were around during the bouncy performances, there was a cam where it was him, fan cam, where he was the booba would jiggle in on the screen. I was like, oh. I'm gonna follow this group. so that's how I became a fan of ATEEZ. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I think San's my favorite. And I think San's honestly pretty attractive. I think he's one of the most attractive K-pop guys to me. I'm not a huge fan of like super like buff, I would say, type guys, but like, I don't know. I think he's got a pretty face, pretty haircut, and he's really sweet, so I like that. But for Stray Kids, it's always gonna be Bang Chan. It's always gonna be Bang 10. It's always gonna be Bang 10. Like, are we kidding? Are you joking? Like, are you joking? Like, I would definitely say that IN is probably my bias wrecker because I love IN, and for a long time I even said that like IN is like my new favorite, but I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about Christopher. I love Bing Chan. I don't know, I just like him. He's like very nice, soft guy. Let's not talk about Rail Race though. But yeah, I just like him. I like him. Yeah. Moving on. Before I say anything that'll get me demonetized. Bang 10 is my favorite. Mine's Felix. Felix is a good one. Felix is a good one. I definitely got into the group because of Felix. Because I remember seeing Case 143, and I was like, he's pretty and he's got a skirt on. I'm gonna check out this video, and I really liked it because it's very chaotic, and I tend to like that kind of stuff, especially when it comes to K-pop. And so I was like, oh, okay, you're on my radar. Like, I watched that video and I didn't get into Stray Kids until years later. So yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I did start off as a Blackpink fan, and then I moved into BTS. And for the longest time, I was like, I don't want to get into BTS. I'm not going to do that. And then I got into BTS. And again, no one come for me because I'm allowed to have an opinion. BTS is not my all-time favorite, but I do really love BTS. But I'm not going to lie, for me, I am a stay before I'm an ARMY. I can't lie there. Favorite song by Stray Kids? I have a lot. Elevator is always going to be one of my favorites. Elevator is probably always going to be my favorite. I really like Giant, weirdly enough. People did not love Giant. I liked it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go to my YouTube real quick, so I'm going to take my tracker off. I'm going to see what is on, like, my playlist. Top on my playlist, most listened to Stray Kids song. Let me turn my volume down. Let's see. Jam. Jam is second. Where's the first? Hello. Yes, I do watch this on... I do listen to music on YouTube, so everything is so funky. I have so much K-pop Demon Hunters because I really like the songs. Let me just search up Stray Kids. It's so hard to tell on YouTube. So let's see. I do listen to Chick Chick Boom a lot. It's not my favorite. I actually don't like Walking on Water. Okay. Here's the problem. I did a cover like about a year ago of Lala from Stray Kids, and it says that that's my most listened to song, but it's my most listened to song because of the cover. But it's not my all-time favorite. Let me keep looking. Negaverse is a good one. S-Class Stray Kids the song is a good one. I really like Giant. I really like it. You know what? Since you mentioned Felix, Lily, I really love Felix's song Unfair because it's kind of like Beauty and the Beast theme. I really love that one. Maniac's a good one. Case 143 is... Okay, you know what? I'll say it. Case 143, Elevator. Those are my favorites. When I think about songs that are like my all-time favorites, like if I have to listen to a Stray Kids song, depending on my mood, if I want, you know, like a little bit more of a, like, what's the word, like, if I want a little bit more of a, how do I describe Elevator? Emotional, we'll say that, emotional charged song, Elevator. But if I want silly goofy, haha, I'm gonna listen to Case 143. Especially Changbin's part where he's like, "Can I be your boyfriend?" It's just cute. Anyway. Yeah, I really like the Felix song. That's probably my favorite of the solos that they released. And weirdly enough, I didn't like Railway. What, I can't even say that. Railway by Bang Chen. I didn't actually like it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't actually like it. I really didn't. I really liked Felix's and IN song. IN's Imagination and Unfair. I really like those songs. Also, I'm gonna change back to gaming now that I feel a little bit better. My stomach hurts if I play this game for too long. But yeah, I really do like those ones. Those were like my favorites. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna turn on some music. Because I feel like you guys don't get any music in this game. And that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna turn up some music. Just a little bit. Tell me if it's too loud. Let me actually check and see if it's too loud. You guys can't even hear that. Hold on. Let's turn it up a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit because I don't want it to be super loud. I just want to make sure it sounds good. Alright, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that one. Okay, actually, let me go ahead and get this in here, the flooring. This one I feel like is gonna take a long time to get, and I feel like I could get through these faster if I didn't get motion sick from playing the game. I feel like that would help a lot. I don't even know why I get motion sick. It's just one of those games, like, I wanted to play this game for so long, and then I finally buy it, because it's not gonna lie, it was kind of expensive for, like, a game. It's like $24 something, $24 I think, maybe 25-ish. And I was like, oh, that's expensive for a Steam game, for me at least. Because I'm cheapy. And so I was like, oh, I don't really want to, you know, pay that much out of pocket. And I was like, okay, I'll wait for a sale. And then their summer sale came up, and I bought it, and I was so excited to play it. And now I'm motion sick. Of course, it's like one of those games that I'm so excited to play that I get motion sick, you know? You know. Anyway. Anywho. Tease what it is. Tease what it is. Also, I'm thinking about doing some art again because I've been in a mood. I feel like every VTuber that I follow is doing like a summertime outfit or something. Like, I guess it's just the season or something. But people do like summertime outfits, and I know a lot of the people who do these are like people who have the money to get like a model or an outfit change or something. And I don't have that money for that. And my my model mama rigger artist person, I'm not gonna go back with them. But I do kind of I kind of want to have a summer outfit, so I think I might draw and design myself one, maybe make some art or something. I want like a little like witchy bathing suit thing, you know? Like, here's my thing, and this sucks because being an artist, there are some things that I just can't do. And one of the things that I've never been good at is doing backgrounds. I cannot do backgrounds. I don't know why. I just cannot. I cannot draw backgrounds. Like, I can draw people pretty well. Backgrounds, I can't do. And I hate that. Because I really wish I could. Like, I see people who do amazing background art. Like, I follow some artists who, like, they specialize in background art. Like, that's all that they do. How is this game gonna expect me to get all the way up here and do all of this? Now, this is a little crazy, Mr. Game. Little bit crazy. But yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie. What is this? What is this? Oh. Oh, I forgot I had one of these. Prime Power Washer. Okay. I forgot I bought stuff last time I played this game. But yeah, I wish I was good at backgrounds. I can't draw backgrounds. I can't. Also, I feel like maybe I should make a post on YouTube for like membery kind of things, because I would like to do some streams on YouTube for just members, because I know as of right now we have 2 members, so that's exciting. I would like to see though what kind of things people would like to see, like if you would like to see a stream where I just like chat, or like we could try to do movie, show something watching, we could do watching videos, we could do talking videos. I just don't know what people would want to see, you know? Like, what would people want to see for like membership stuff? Because I want to do members only videos, and I tried to do it at one point on my main channel, but I only had 1 member, so it didn't really work. But like, I did do a members only stream where we watched Barbie Fairytopia, so I'm like, I could do something like that again, but like, I don't know. I'm trying to like see what other people do, and it seems like a lot of other people for membership only streams, they do like just chatting or something, and I know a lot of people do that, and a lot of people like that because then it feels more personal, you know, it feels like more one-on-one with the person that you subscribe to, understandably. But yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see. I like doing membership streams just because I feel like if you're gonna subscribe, like, I'm sorry I can't really do this on Twitch, it's on YouTube primarily, but like, you know, I feel like it's a nice reward, you know, just to like come on and like yap with people a little bit or something, just to do something, you know, because I don't think YouTube does what Twitch does. Like at Twitch, when you subscribe, it takes away like ads and stuff, so you can watch ad-free content. I don't think YouTube does that. I think you still have to watch ads, but I'm not certain about that, because I've only recently got 2 members for YouTube, so I don't know. I don't know what YouTube does, but I don't think they take away the ad viewing. So we'll have to see. I'll have to look at, you know what, while I'm here, let me go and check. Because I'm curious now. I want to know. This is a me thing, guys. I want to know. I want to know. Let's see. I'm going to Google it. Does YouTube membership remove ads? No. You have to subscribe to Prime for that. See, that's why. That's why I feel like for YouTube membership stuff, I feel like I should do member only streams, because like on Twitch, like you guys get rewarded for subscribing to get no ads, but on YouTube, like you have to be a premium member to not get ads, and that really sucks. And like, I know a lot of people are like, you know, and I do agree with this, to be fair, that the best place to stream is going to be like Twitch or something, a streaming website, a website dedicated to streaming. Yes, absolutely. But, you know, if you want to grow, the best way to grow is to like do a cross platform stream and stuff, you know? Bring different viewers from every place. So that's what I do. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like if YouTube wants to be, you know, better when it comes to streaming, they have some things that they could really work on, because obviously YouTube is a site that is meant for videos and Twitch is meant for live streaming, but you can, you know, do either or on YouTube. You can kind of upload videos and stuff here on Twitch, but like not quite to the same degree, you know? Like you wouldn't upload full-length YouTube videos over here, like Let's Play videos or something that you record in your own time. You know, you wouldn't do that over here on Twitch. Unless you're crazy. Unless you're crazy. But yeah, YouTube has a lot of things that they need to do. Like, YouTube doesn't even have the ability to let people use I don't think you can use any of the emotes that the streamer puts in unless you're subscribed, and you can't even use animated stuff. Like, no animated emotes or anything. And I've heard people say that you can raid, but it's a tricky system. So there's that. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't raid people that often, because I only try to raid people that I know, because I don't want to accidentally raid someone and have them, you know, be someone who doesn't line up with my like morals or anything, you know, because there are some crazy people out there. So I'm like, I only want to raid people if I know that, you know, it's like a friend or something, or I know that they'll be like, you know, a good influence or something. I don't know, I just don't want to raid random people sometimes. And I know like a lot of people will do that, they'll raid random people. Like, that's happened to me. Like, a couple people have like raided me before that I don't know them, they don't know me, but it's a good way to grow and get like followers and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, if you raid me, I'm probably gonna follow you. Probably. If you follow me, I follow you. That's how I always operate. I always operate with this, like, you follow me, I follow you kind of mentality. You unfollow me, I unfollow you. You know, we can benefit each other. Is this nozzle thing too long now? Probably. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. This is really hard to clean. This is a really hard thing to clean. Again, we're wasting so much water. So much water. But yeah. I also, at some point, I want to do a subathon type thing, or like a really long stream type thing. I just don't know. I don't know when the right time to do that is. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been doing YouTube for so long, I kind of know, like, the in and outs when it comes to, like, YouTube stuff. Twitch is foreign to me. Twitch is like a foreign company to me. I don't know how to use this platform to my best abilities. I've not been streaming for the majority of my content life. I've been making edited YouTube videos because those are easy. I'm not gonna lie, I'll talk about openly. One of the things that like genuinely has been a little bit difficult when it comes to like, what is this? Wait, I'm trying to find out. One of the things that I feel like has been a little bit difficult when it comes to like transitioning from like streaming or like recorded content to streaming is you have to sit there for a longer time. Like, when I would record videos, especially if they were like a long video, like for example, I'm gonna use this as an example. When I would do like Genshin Story Quest, I would play for about like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I would stop the recording, get up, and go do something else. Because if I didn't, my butt would hurt. And not gonna lie, when it comes to streaming, my butt hurts a lot more. Like, especially last night. I'll be real with you guys. Last night, my butt was aching. With no context, that would sound very weird. But, yeah, my butt was aching last night. Because we streamed the rest of the Danganronpa V3 game. And that took about, like, I don't know, 4.5 hours. And my butt was hurting. And I keep saying this, but like, I need to replace my chair. My chair is really bad. Like, I have probably one of the worst chairs. Besides, like, I think Rosa. Rosa, I think, has one of the worst chairs as well. Because Rosa is like, I sit on a wooden chair and I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't sit on a wooden chair, but my chair is really bad for my butt. Like, it's one of these Amazon chairs. It was like $60, and I was like, oh my god, $60 for a chair? Like, that's a steal. Might as well buy that. No, it was $60 for a reason, M. Poor M. She's a little dumb. But, yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, I was like, oh, it's only $60. I'll give it a try. And it's like a pink office chair, and it's got, like, padding, so I thought it would be good. The padding sucks. The padding is really horrible. Like, I feel like my nozzle's too big. Let's change this. Let's go here. Let's go to the stubby gun. Stubby gun for the win. But yeah, anyway, like, this chair is just so bad. Like, it doesn't give your butt any proper support. Like, and it's kind of like a hard padding too. It's not like a nice soft padding. So I'm like, okay, I need to get a new chair. But I'm really picky about chairs because I don't want like a gaming chair because I don't like the aesthetic of them. I low-key, I think gamer chairs are ugly. Like, I'm sorry if that's what you like. I apologize, but I don't like them, like, especially in my room, because like my room stuff is very kind of like cutesy whatnot, so I'm like, that just does not fit with my aesthetic, you know. Oh, look at all those blocks. I like that. That's fun. That was fun. That was satisfying. But yeah, like, I don't know, I just don't like them. I don't like those kind of chairs. I don't like them. So I'm trying to figure out something that I would want. And like something that I would like would probably be a chair that doesn't have these freaking metal bars. Like, can you hear this? If I like... like, can y'all hear that if I do that? I have these like metal bar things that are on the side, and they're very loose. Even though you tighten them with a screw, they're really loose, and like they make so much noise. Especially when I'm streaming, they make so much noise, and they're annoying. And I like to sit, not necessarily cross-legged, but I like to sit with like one of my legs under like my thigh, and it makes it hard to do that. Oh shoot, I got another one of these things to clean. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh my god. Like, I really want to know if people can like speedrun this. Do people speedrun this? Do they? Do people speedrun this? Because I want to know how they do. Because I don't understand how you could possibly speedrun this. Like, how could you possibly speedrun this? How could you possibly speedrun this? Because this, I feel like this just takes forever. This one takes forever. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna finish this one today. How ambitious she was. How ambitious she was. She was ambitious, alright. Also, I do feel like I should talk about workload stuff, because I'm not gonna lie, I finally found a happy medium when it comes to content. I know I mentioned this at one point, but I was like so stressed for a while when it came to content, because if you guys don't know, I do have a main YouTube channel, and that is my main source of income. I make a lot of more money on here over there than I do VTuber stuff, but anyway, basically, I've been kind of stressed for a while, because I'm like, I feel like I just didn't have enough hours in the day to do all the editing work that I need to do in my life. Like, for example, let me stop so I can think. So, I have my main YouTube channel, Glitter M. Over there, I post 1 video essay a week talking about, like, anime, girly nostalgia, whatnot. I post once a week over there. Full-on video essay. These video essays take some time. I have to like research stuff. Sometimes I have to read stuff. There's a lot of work that is put into videos over there, and they take honestly just about a full week for me to get the video done, because there's a lot of research that I do for them. 2, we have Glitter Diaries. Glitter Diaries is my second channel, and over there I've kind of converted it into like a easy peasy, like I'm just gonna make videos yapping like I used to on my main channel before I converted it. And over there I just talk about hobbies, so I do like anime reviews, hauls, like if I get like anime like figures or like merchandise or manga. I do a lot of hauls over there. I do my dance covers over there. Over there the content is very chill, so if you like chill stuff poorly put together, silly, ironic, chill stuff, that's where to go. I was posting 2 days a week over there, but again, my workload was too much and I felt like those videos were starting to slack because I was just trying to get stuff out instead of, being proud of the content. So I'm like, okay, we need to take a step back. And so now I'm only posting over there once a week, which is probably the best choice for me. So there's that. I post both of those two channels once a week. And then on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, hi. But, on this channel, on Glitter Games, I post every single day. And that's been my thing ever since I started this channel. It's been 2 years. I post a video every single day. And sometimes, that doesn't happen. Sometimes videos just won't happen. But, usually you can expect a video every single day. Because videos, especially gameplay videos, they don't take that long to edit. It's like I hop on OBS, boot up my little tuber here, boot up my game, hit record, have a good time. And then I don't have to do a whole lot of editing because I play a lot of story-driven games. And so I don't have to do a whole lot of editing. And like, even when I do, like for example, the most that I probably do editing with is like Pirate 101, Wizard 101. And by editing, I mean I play the game and then I'm like, okay, I have to cut because a battle is taking too long. So I'm going to cut the time down. So I stop recording, do the battle, come back, hit record, and keep going. So it was really easy to put those clips together. But I will say, I was very stressed because trying to stream every single day and also trying to edit videos, and also I've taken up work as Rosa's editor for her YouTube channel, trying to get Rosa monetized and stuff too. So I've been very busy, and while I like being busy, I feel like I've been very stressed. So there's a couple things that I've done to like fix that like workload stress, which is one, only posting once a week on my Glitter Diaries channel. That's helped a lot. 2, trying to post shorts every single day, but if it doesn't happen, then I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Like, I try to post shorts every single day, but if they don't happen, they just don't happen, and I'm going to quit beating myself up over that. 2, or no, 3 3 is I'm not going to be streaming on the weekends anymore unless I have a collab. Like, unless someone gives me a heads up that a collab is happening or something, I probably will not be streaming on the weekends, just to make more time for me to properly edit and stuff, because editing takes a lot of time, and that's my problem, is that I didn't have enough time to do all the editing for stuff that I'm working on. And so that has honestly greatly helped me. Like, this past week I've implemented those 3 things, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had moments finally where I'm like, I feel kind of bored. There's like nothing that I need. There's like nothing that I like drastically need to do, and I'm glad for that. I wish this would stay stable. Ooh, gross. But like, anyway, I'm like, I wish that, I'm like going off topic. I'm like, I like that I feel like I'm bored because, 1, it gives me time to like work on my book, because I feel like this is making me dizzy, because I feel like I've been neglecting my book a lot because I just have not had time. And now that I have time, I'm like, okay, there have been some inconsistencies with stuff in my book, and I feel like it would be best if I just start it from scratch. And so that's helped me kind of like, come to terms with it, because I've been like probably about a month since I've worked on my book, because I got somewhere and I was like, this just doesn't make sense for my character to act this way, you know? This is really hard with the way that the camera is. Oh god, that's making me so dizzy. But anyway, I'm like, yeah, my character doesn't seem to make sense. Like, her response feels so weak. So I'm like, I want to come back and, like, rework on that. And, like, I just haven't had any time because of how much I've been working with, like, YouTube content and stuff and dealing with, like, personal life stuff. So I was like, the book's just gonna have to be put on hold. And I don't like putting the book on hold because it's already been so long. I've already been working on it since, I think, 2022. I think it was 2022. But I've been working on it for a very long time. And I'm like, I want to get this book done, but I don't want to release it unless it's perfect. Unless it's something that I'm like, yes, I am absolutely so proud of this thing. Read it. You know? Get out of here, Mayor. Dirt Finder. Am I Dirt Finder? Am I... Is that mean or is that my name? Is that mean or is that my name? Calvin. I don't care. I don't care, Mr. Calvin. Get out of here. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. But yeah. Anyway. Just wanted to let you guys know that because I probably won't be streaming on the weekend unless, again, collabs, because I am fortunate to have a very flexible schedule. And so I know that there's like people who like I stream with, like friends / content creators who they do not have a personal flexible schedule. So I'll have to plan around it sometimes. And so luckily, I'm just someone who I do have a flexible schedule. Also, I want to start doing community game nights. I just don't know the best way to do it. I don't know the best way to do it. So maybe I'll have to ask some people and see how they run community game nights. But I want to do some community game nights, Like, I think it would be fun to do those. It'd be a way to, like, 1, get people in the Discord, and 2, just a way to interact with chat. And, like, I like to do games that are, like, multiplayer and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and don't take this as, like, me saying, like, I'm dissing anyone or anything, but, I've been trying to get, like, a team for Among Us for a long time. Like, roughly 2 years I've been trying to get people together to do Among Us, and it's just always kind of fallen through. So, oh, thank you, Stella Foz, for the raid. Oh my goodness, thank you. Hello, hello. I hope you had a great stream. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, we're just yapping. We're playing, what is this game? Powerwash Sim? We're playing Powerwash Sim, and we're yapping. Honestly, it is. It's the best. Just yapping, washing the dirt off of the playground. Oh my god, thank you, Starline Charm, and I can't say that word, I'm sorry. Omega Empty for the follow. Thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you. What were you guys watching? What were you streaming? Yeah, we're just having a yap night tonight. Just power washing, just yapping. You know how it be. We are streaming on YouTube too, by the way. Let me just mention that. If I say things and you're like, I don't see that in chat, it's on YouTube. People told me not to connect the YouTube and the Twitch chats because apparently that's a no-no. So just know I'm not talking to the wind. Thank you, Galfred. Thank you for the follow. We were playing a bunch of community games like Jackbox. Oh, gotcha, Gartic Phones. I just recently played, for the first time, my first Jackbox game. I played that for the first time. That's actually kind of fun because we were literally like talking about like community game nights. I'm trying to figure out how to do some community game night stuff. And I want to do an Among Us game because I like Among Us and I can't find people to play Among Us with me. So I'm like, maybe that would be fun for like community game night stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to get this dang thing done. Come on. It's this one little pole. Like, I can't even see. Like, how do they expect me to get up there? Like, how do they expect me to get up there? Oh my goodness. I don't know how to get up there. Oh my god. Hi, Reina, welcome. My first message as a subscriber. I came back from, oh, gotcha, from Stella's stream. When I played Gartic Phone, it was funny. Anyway, I'm new to your channel. Hope you have the best time here. Thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just a magical girl who likes to play video games. And yap, I am a big yapper. If you like yappers, you found the right one. Because I yap a lot. I do, in fact, yap a lot. I yap a little bit too much, probably. How am I supposed to get... Can I climb stuff? How do I stop this? Can I climb stuff? Like, am I able to climb? Probably not. Oh, I can! I can climb stuff. Okay, that changes the game, actually. That's cool. Yapping a magical girl, so it's not to love. Honestly, sometimes we even combine and yap about magical girls. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta yap about some anime. Yeah. How am I supposed to get the top of this? I've got the top of that. Like, can I crawl on top of this? Can I, like... Oh. Wah. Listen, I take my job very seriously. Yes. Very serious. Super serious. So serious. The most serious. You've never found any power washer more dedicated to the job than I am. That's for a fact. You see that dinosaur? You see that stegosaurus? Yeah, I cleaned it. Me. Gonna run and eat some dinner, but hope you have a good stream. Yes! Eat some dinner. Hope you had a great stream. Oh, you love watching the Kimito Idol Vods. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate ya. Yeah, I'm really loving the season so far. I got a few qualms, not gonna lie, but I'm really loving it. I love idols. If I wasn't a magical girl, I might just be an idol. You know. But yeah, hope you have a very great rest of your night, Stella Foz. Thank you for jumping in and raiding, and I hope you have a good eats. I had a stir fry tonight, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best. See, here's the thing. I try to cook. I am not meant for cooking, though. I'm not meant for it. I am not meant to be a chef. That was not programmed into me. I am not meant for cooking. I feel like maybe if I like learn the basics, you know, like of like what ingredient works with each other, it works well. But I made a crate. Oh, those are my footprints. Right? Those are mine. Ew. Anyway, see, here's the thing. I made the mistake of like adding this sounds bad, a frozen mixed vegetable packet to my stir fry, which is just rice and like chicken and stuff. And see, here's the thing. It had squash in it. Squash does not taste good with it. Thank you for the follow, to Among Us. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. But yeah, I added, it had like green beans, carrots, mushrooms, and squash. And squash does not, it just doesn't work. And it's not like yellow squash either. You know? It's like sweet orange squash. You know? Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work in that. Because it's like a savory thing. Frozen mixed vegetables are culinary Russian roulette. Yeah. Doesn't mean you're good at cooking. Thank you. I will say, though, Okay, this was when I was like a teenager, but I did burn ramen noodles because I put them in the microwave without water. I put them in the microwave without water. So to be fair, I was like maybe 15. Maybe that was too old, honestly, for me to be messing up like that. But I think it was because I wasn't paying attention and I put them in there without water. And I did kind of cause a a microwave fire. I also one time I didn't know this, and my grandma was there at my house with me, but we had gotten pizza and I wanted to warm up some sauce, and their lids, I think it was like Little Caesars, their lids are aluminum, and I put like the cheesy dip that was in the fridge, I put it in the microwave, and microwave went boom boom boom, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die. um and yeah, I'm not the greatest when it comes to cooking or just being in the kitchen. I'm not the best, but I can make a good egg. I can make eggs any way you want an egg, I can make it. Like my favorite is like sunny side or poached eggs. I can make an egg any way you want an egg. I got you. You need an egg, call me, call M. If you need an egg cooked, call M. Yeah. But you know what caused then haven't done it again? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, see, you gotta learn. You gotta learn. You gotta learn. And I did know this. I did know this because I was cooking my chicken in oil. I was cooking it in olive oil. And I know that, like, if you mix some stuff like water slash oil, I know that that's gonna be bad. And so I was cooking my chicken and I didn't splash any oil anywhere, and it was great. And I also made these like little, they're from Trader Joe's, I can't remember the name, but they're like shrimp roll things. Can't remember the name of them, but it's like mixed vegetables in like a little, like, not like a roll as in like American like dinner rolls, but like almost like a bun almost. But anyway, like a little like roll. I'm not explaining this well, but anyway, so what the package said is that you had to like first fry them in oil to get texture. So I did that, and then it said to put water in there and steam them. And I was like, now water and oil, that does not mix. I know that much. That does not mix. Oh, that's how I did. Oh, you gotta do the box. I did not know that you had to do the box too. I was wondering how to get that one clean. But yeah, anyway, I was like, okay, I have to put water in here, and I know that oil and water don't mix, so I'm gonna be really careful. And I lowered the heat, added the water, and then raised the temperature. Yeah, I'm so good. I'm only 22, and I'm just now figuring out how to cook. Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of like gyoza. Oh, wait, I can say it. Gyoza, I think it's called gyoza is the way you say it. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Kind of like how they're wrapped up. That's kind of like it. Yeah. Hi, Alexis. Welcome back. Welcome back. But yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, I usually just get like buns. Like, I really like bao buns. I like dim sum. Dim sum is like my favorite thing to eat. Just like all kinds of different dim sum. And I hadn't tried those, so I was like, I'm gonna try those. And I cooked it, and it was okay. Not my favorite, but I tried it, and I cooked it without burning down my house. So, you know what? Win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. But yeah. But it was good. It was pretty good. And yeah, it taught me an experience. And I'm not gonna lie, like growing up, like I was a kid who didn't have a lot of like family meals because a lot of my like family worked long hours, and so they weren't always home. And so I had to do a lot of fending, but I didn't do a lot of cooking when it came to that. Like, I would just kind of like get something from the freezer and like fix something in the microwave, or like ramen noodles or something, you know? And so, Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, my cooking was kind of subpar because I didn't really cook growing up, and also my parents, like for safety reasons, because I was home alone as a kid for the most of the time. By kid, I mean like teenager. But you know, my parents were like, yeah, maybe don't use the oven, stove when we're not here. Even though I was pretty okay with it, they were like, yeah, we just, you know, for safety, maybe don't unless we're here. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll just make a sandwich then. You know? Mm. I was older than you and I accidentally turned rice into a hot slushy, and now rice is half my diet. Me too, honestly. Like, me too. Like, I eat a lot of rice because I eat a lot of, like, I don't know if I would call these protein bowls, but I eat a lot of, like, mixed vegetables bowl type stuff, you know? Like, I like to add, like, chicken, or, like, even, like, if I can get, like, some, like, salmon or something. I like salmon. I just like rice and vegetables. Like, it's so good. I'm not a huge meat eater, but I love just rice and vegetables. It's so good. And so, I make a lot of those, like, just, like, protein bowls, I call them, because it's, like, you know, you got your proteins, like, you know, you got your vegetables, you got your rice. I make a lot of those, and I just finally got a rice cooker, and I'm trying to learn to use the rice cooker. I have a friend, and she's Chinese, and she laughs at me because my soupy rice, I sent her a photo, and she's like, girl, try using your knuckle. And I was like, my knuckle? Because she's like, yeah, you're putting too much water in there. And I was like, oh. And so I had her help me with like the rice cooker, because I'm like, I'm reading the directions, but I've never used a rice cooker, much alone the majority of my kitchen before. So please help me. So I'm getting better at it. There are times though where I feel like I mess up sometimes, and like my rice doesn't come out great. But I made it tonight and it came out great. So that's a win for me. That's a win for me. Oh, this is so hard to get. This is such a hard, like, anything that has to do with the ceiling in this game is just so hard. So difficult. There's so many little tiny bits and pieces. Yeah, rice cookers, I'm not gonna lie, like, honestly, now that I know how to use a rice cooker, it's, like, tremendously helped me out. And it's so easy, but, like, when you just first start using one, it's a little bit tricky to get everything, like, perfect. I feel like it's just one of those things that, like, you have to try it out and use it multiple times to get a hang of it. Oh my god, I can't reach that. There we go. No, don't tell me that they want me to get on top of here or something and clean the top, because I don't even know how I would do that. Like, up there. Like, I don't even know how I would do that. I guess I gotta get down so I can get that. See, there's still dirt up there, my goodness. These are just really hard to clean. Like, I really was like, oh yeah, we can probably get this done today. Nope. There ain't no way. This is gonna be a while. This one gonna be a while. This one might be 2 streams or more. Ooh, I don't want that. Let's go with this one. People did tell me in the last stream that if I like hold it over for a little bit and slowly go over, that helps get the dirt. There's that one corner. There we go. I feel like I need to get up there. Oh, it's so dirty. Oh my god, it's still so dirty. Oh my god, it's still so dirty. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. I need to figure out how to get up there and look at stuff. I don't think they're gonna make me. Oh. Never mind. They're gonna make me, and I don't know. I don't know how to get up there and get that. Do I have like a ladder or like a super jump? Like, do I have a Mario jump? That's the question. Do I have a Mario jump? Is the ladder next to you usable? You know what? I didn't actually think about that. Oh! It is! Oh my god. I would have never guessed that. I'm gonna be completely honest. I would have never guessed that, so thank you. I was about to try to jump like Mario or something, like climb up the flagpole. Oh my god. I would have never guessed that I could use stuff in this game. I've never played this game. I've never seen anyone play this game either. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, hey, let's do this way. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to think of like things to do for like community. Oh, shoot. Put the ladder down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, go over there. I'm trying to think of like games to play for community game nights and stuff. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do a community game night too, because I've never done one. So I'm trying to think of some ideas and stuff for it. But yeah, I think I want to try an Among Us one because I really want to play Among Us. I really want to play it. Like, I don't know how many people were also like COVID era Among Us fans, but like, why can't I move? Like, I watched a lot of like, people play Among Us and stuff during that time. Like, that was kind of my thing. Like, I would just put it on the background, the streams and stuff. And like, I don't even watch some of the streamers that I used to watch then either. It's just I really liked the game, and I just wanted to watch people play it. I loved when people would play Among Us. It's one of those games still that I'm like, I like this game. Like, in COVID, my friends and I even played this game. Like, this kind of sucks, but on my 18th birthday, in 2020, I had my 18th birthday, and we were all at home because schools were closed. But I found out that I had COVID the day before my birthday. And I mean, I wasn't really gonna do too much anyway, but like, I was like, oh, well, that sucks. And so my friends were like, it's okay, like, we'll virtually spend the day with you. So my friends were like, let's hop on Among Us. We played a 7-hour-long game of Among Us. 7 hours. On my birthday. Oh my god, but yeah. That was pretty fun, not gonna lie, that was pretty fun. Oh, I can. I was like, can I do that? I can. Yeah, I can't. Oh. There was more to clean there. You just gave that to me, game. The game gave it to me. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. I gotta figure out the controls. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, I really like Among Us because I have good memories. Good memories from it. Is that everything there? I feel like that beam in there is dirty. Oh, no it's not. I guess I was looking over here or something. Like, I really like this game, but like, I can't lie and say that it doesn't annoy me a little bit with how like tedious you have to be. Like, you gotta be really tedious with it. I had the viral cough. Am I gonna die? No, okay, cool. Coolio. Yeah, I don't feel like I've got that much done. I don't even know what that is. Like, okay, so we got this done, we got this done, we went around this way, we did a little this way, we went around this way, we cleaned this, we cleaned all under here. Like, I've got a lot done, but it just doesn't feel like I've got a lot done because of like just how much there is to do. My goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and go back over to my just chatting screen, because this game makes me motion sick. I don't know why. I really wish I knew why. I guess it's because of the way that the nozzle is, but it just makes me a little bit nauseous playing this game, which sucks because I really like this game. But it just makes me a little bit nauseous, so. Well. Well. But yeah. Anyway, if you guys want to talk about anything, ask any questions, feel free to. I got like a little fudge, it's called fudge dipped chocolate chip chewy granola bar. Try saying that 8 times fast. It's the Sunbelt Bakery. I'm gonna eat that after stream. That's gonna be my dessert for today. Because I don't know what it is. I'm trying to eat very healthy and stuff, trying to get on like a health journey, but I'm like, I need something sweet. You know, like some people are like, I want something salty and then sweet and then salty. I don't want salty. I can't handle salt. Fun fact, I have, I forgot what it's called. Wait, what's it called? Super taste, I think that's what it's called. I do not like salt because I have a super taste of salt. Everything is so salty and it is gross. So I like really sweet stuff. Not great when a game that should be relaxing makes you nauseous. Yeah. Do you like horror games and movies? I do. I play a lot of horror games. I play a lot of like what people call, I feel like, cozy horror games. Like kind of silly horror games in a way. Like we've played a lot. I like, honestly, my probably favorite horror games to play are by Chillizart, because Chillizart games are so like silly creepy. You know what I mean? Silly creepy, as in like they kind of distract you and then they get you. Like I don't like super like graphic scary stuff. Like I'll watch people play stuff like Outlast, what am I saying? Outlast, The Mortuary Assistant. I watched someone play that today, even though like I've already seen the game. I like it. I just don't know if I would want to play it, you know. Also, it's expensive. I'm cheap. I'm cheap. But I love horror stuff. I do. I know I'm very, like, cutesy girly, but I like horror stuff. Especially horror games. I think I really like horror games more than I like horror movies. Because a lot of horror movies that I've seen are just a little cheesy, you know? So, I feel like horror games, honestly, I would much rather want to watch a YouTuber play like a Let's Play horror game or something than watch a horror movie. Like some of my favorite ones to watch are actually Taiwanese games. Like if you guys have ever heard of the games, The Bridge Curse, there's 1 and 2. There's a game called Incantation. There's a game called Detention. They're all so good. They're so good. Like I don't know what it is, but Taiwan's got some really good games. Like Taiwanese developers make some scary games. Like they're scary. Like they're not like cozy. Like they're scary. You should watch someone play Silent Hill. I've watched a few people. I've never seen it all the way through. So maybe I should find someone who's played the full game. Like I've watched Dan and Phil play Silent Hill PT. But they didn't get very far. They didn't get very far. I like salty food, just not too salty. Understandable. Like, for me, even like chips, like for example, Lay's, original Lay's chips are very salty to me. Very salty. I like them occasionally, but they're really salty. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay away from you. You know, honestly though, Sun chips, they're the best. They're goated. I really thought that they were gonna be nasty, because they're like whole grain, quote unquote, healthier chip. And I was like, oh, if I see something that says healthier chip or healthier option, I'm like, that's not gonna be tasty. And it's whole grain, and I don't usually like things that are whole grain. Honestly though, they're so good. The salsa is the best. Cheddar, second favorite. They're actually really good. And I got them because I went to Subway, and I was, like I said, I'm trying to eat healthier, so I got a Subway salad, something that didn't have like carby bread stuff in it. But I was like, I'll get some chips because it's included in like the meal and stuff. And I was like, I guess we'll try the healthy alternative whenever trips. They're actually good. They were actually really good. Crazy. And they're not super healthy or anything, but people are like, I saw them up online. It was like, they're not the healthiest chip. They're still chips and processed, but it's like, they're better like for you because they're whole grain. So I'm like, yeah, it's a good substitute, but it's still like, I shouldn't be eating this 24/7 kind of thing, you know? Sometimes they're not even healthier, they just taste worse. They come in shades of green and brown. That's so true. That's so true. Like, again, like with me being on a health journey, like I am trying to like, do some like weight loss and stuff, but mostly I'm just trying to eat healthier. And so like I'm trying to cut out one getting takeout, because again, I can't really cook, so I would get takeout a lot for dinner. And like I would just like stop by, like I literally said this earlier, but my friend was up and we went to the convenience store gas station to get food. We got like chicken sandwiches that they had in like the hot food section. And so here's the thing, my friend came up, and they came up from like another state, so like they had like an hour drive. And so we got lunch there, and then when my friend left, they got lost because I live in yeehaw nowhere, and so they got lost. And so they were like, where do I go? And I was like, well, where are you at? And they were like, I don't know, there's a cow over there, there's a horse over there. And I'm like, can you tell me at least what do you see? Like, do you know what road you're on? So I had them pulled over on the side of the road, tell me what the road was, describe where they were. And I was like, okay, I know where you are. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna guide you. So I got in my car because they were like 3 minutes down the road. They took a back road by accident. And I think it was that their GPS was like, don't go down this road because now it's like 5 o'clock and everyone's getting off of work. So like, it's a little bit busier. So they were like, go down this road. And they were like, I don't understand where I am. Like, I'm so confused. And like, they used to live here, but it's been like 6 years. And so they're like, I don't remember anything anymore. And like they never came out as far as I lived. And so anyway, I was like, I'm just gonna get in my car and come down the road and lead you to the main highway road. So I got in my car, led them down there, and I was like, it's just me tonight for dinner. My parents were like working, and then they went out to eat together. They went to Olive Garden without me, but at least my mom brought me her leftovers, so I did eat that today. Not super healthy because it was pasta, but I was like, you know what? I'll have a healthier dinner, which I did. But anyway, I was like, okay, I'll just come get you, friend. So I came, got my friend, and led her like in my car. I drove like in front of her until she got to like the main road, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm already out here, and the gas station, like convenience store is right there. I'm gonna get another chicken sandwich. Like, is it the best chicken sandwich in the world? No, absolutely not. Not by far. But like, it's more so of like a chicken patty, but like it's not crispy at all. So is it the best? No, but it was like $2 for a chicken sandwich, and it's not that bad. It's probably like, I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time, but it's probably roughly what a McChicken, like not the crispy, I think I've seen the crispy one, like a patty or something, roughly about that size. Like, it's a decent size for $2. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that. And they had egg rolls. They had egg rolls, and I got one of the egg rolls because I was like, how good can the convenience store egg roll be? And they're good. I hate to admit it, but they're really good. Like, they're better than the takeout place that I always go to. I always go to this like Chinese takeout restaurant because I've been going there like since I was in middle school. Like, I've watched their kids grow up. Like when I was in middle school, their kids were in elementary school, and I'm 22 now. And so I see their kids, and I'm like, oh my god, I've watched you grow up. How can I not continue eating here? And it is the closest like Asian takeout place near me. So I'm like, this is the place that I always go. And I eat a lot of Asian food because like it's genuinely pretty healthy and like good for my diet. And like again, I like rice and vegetables, so it just kind of works. You get takeout. I get the hibachi stuff, so it's like just rice and vegetables, and it's perfect. And I get tofu too because I'm not a huge meat eater. I'm not vegetarian, but I used to be pescatarian for about a year, and then I got off of it. But I mostly eat seafood or like tofu, a little bit of chicken. I do eat a little bit of chicken. That's that yeehaw in me. but like I'll go there a lot and I'll get food there a lot. So I'm like, how could I go see someone else when I've watched their children grow up? But their egg rolls, last time I got it, it was so chewy. And like I don't like spring rolls as much. I prefer an egg roll. Their egg rolls were just so chewy. And I was like, oh my god, how does the convenience store have a better egg roll than the Asian takeout restaurant? Like, the math isn't mathing, but okay. It was good. It was nice and crunchy. It wasn't chewy. Like, they could have used, in my opinion, some more cabbage or vegetables in there, because it did kind of feel like it was more so like the roll papery part. The crust. The egg roll crust. But like, it was tasty. It was actually really tasty. Yeah, the hot food section is underrated. It's so good. Like, sometimes I'll go there for breakfast, but I've got to stop that. It's only like 8 minutes from my house, so I'm like, it's an easy drive. But like, I just gotta stop that, Oh, I prefer old horror movies, especially J-horror, like The Ring and Ju-on. The Ring, oh my god, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I feel like a lot of like, I said before, a lot of horror movies tend to be cheesy at times, but The Ring is a good one. That's just a really good one. I prefer spicy chips and weird things about me. I like to dunk them in ranch dressing because they're spicy. Gotcha. I could see that. I could kind of see that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm someone who I like spicy food. I really like spicy food. Like I want spicy. So I'll get like hot chips. Like probably the hottest / worst mistake that I made was getting ghost pepper chips. Because I'm insane. I got a ghost pepper chip, never ate it again. It was called like Flaming Death or something. One of those crazy ass names. And I took one nibble and I was like, nope. Nopey, nope. Like, I really like spicy stuff, but that was too much. I just wanted to try it. I just wanted to know. Because people were like, oh my god, this is so spicy. And I'm like, how bad can it be? It was bad. Who would have seen that coming? I mean, yeah. Like, I wanted to try it. I wanted to see. And I saw God, it was so spicy. But yeah, that was one of those chips that I bought, and I was like, yeah, no thank you. And I think I ended up throwing them away, which I hate, because I hate wasting food. But like, no one else wanted to try it, and I didn't want to continue eating it. But I do like spicy stuff. I like to challenge myself with how spicy I can get. Like, I love spicy. Like, I want to be in pain kind of spicy. Like, I know that's crazy, but I like spicy because I really like trying to build up my spice tolerance. The worms in the landfill aren't gonna want to try it. You know what? You're right. I might have killed off some worms, and I feel bad about that. But I mean, like, what was I supposed to do with them? Like, what was I supposed to do? Like, they were just there. By the birds. Oh, not the birds. I hope they don't feed those to their young, because that would be bad. I don't want to be the cause for baby bird annihilation by spice. I don't want to be the cause for that. But I mean, it was so bad. But, they don't? Birds don't experience I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Apparently the drones can't experience it's because they're drones. It's because they're drones. The point of spice is to be eaten by birds. Interesting. Interesting. The drones. Oh my god. I understand. I gotcha. The bird. The burbs. The burbs. I gotcha. But yeah. I like spicy. I want to be in pain. Like, oh my god. How many of you guys have tried bulldog, the noodles? How many of you have tried it? How many of you have tried it? Because here's the thing. I'm insane. As you might have imagined, I'm insane. Nope, me. There's a lot of different kinds of bulldog, and something that people tell you about those noodles is to not add the full packet. And I tend to add the full packet when it comes to the other flavors. Like, for example, like my favorite is the rosé, and it's kind of like a carbonara. It's got like a powder with it that's like milky, so it takes some of that spice away. And sometimes I'll even add in some extra milk to make it like a little bit more creamy. And if you add the full spice to that, it's not too terribly bad. It's bad, but it's like it's edible for me. And again, I'm someone who I eat a lot of spicy stuff anyway, so if you don't eat a lot of spicy, this is probably gonna like kill you. It's so spicy. But like I tried the noodles the other day. I tried the black package, which is like the spiciest one, and I put all the sauce in it knowing that I shouldn't have, but I did it anyway because I accidentally spilled it. The way I cut the package, I spilled it. And I was like, you know what, YOLO. And I put all of it in there. And I'm surprised I'm here to tell the story, because it was bad. It was so bad. I had to go get ice cream. Like, it was so bad. Again, I ran into the convenience store like and I had to get ice cream. It was so bad. It was so bad I had to go and physically get ice cream because like nothing was fixing it. And like there was this episode of like, I think it was Food Theory. I remember, there's so many channels where they were like how to eat spicy foods and stuff. And like people were saying that what you should do on like, I don't know, what they tested on Food Theory was to like hold your nose or like get like a nose pin or something, and that helps with like the spice. And I even tried that. Nothing could have prepared me for the pain that I was about to experience, and the pain was literally horrible. Like, it was one of those pains where you're like gripping. I was gripping my desk, I was watching anime, had to pause it. I don't want to see your like cutesy love shit right now. I'm dying. So like I literally, like, the milk was not fixing it. Milk did not fix it. Had to go get ice cream. I even put ice on my tongue to try to fix it. Nope. Nothing. Nothing saved me. And it was like the nice noodles that I like. It's not like the ramen noodles. It's kind of like what are they called? They're like ribbons almost. They're a little bit like, you know, wider. I really like those ones. Those ones are nice. They're good and slurpable. But like I couldn't eat it. I put cheese in it. I put an egg on top of it. I put like milk, cheese, egg, all of that. I put that in there. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing saved me. I love spicy food. It's so good. I do too. It's just I'm insane. I'm insane sometimes. Missed opportunity to eat it during the Mafu Tofu scene from Fit. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. I don't know too much about Fate. I won't lie. I don't know too much about it, but I'm gonna actually get into the series because of Honkai Star Rail. Because I don't know those characters. I don't know Archer or Saber, but I'm gonna get into it because I want to understand. Just like Honkai Impact 3rd, I want to understand. So I'm gonna get into another game. Oh, really? Why? Why not get into it? I'm worried. I am concerned. Oh, favorite spicy chips? Do I sound basic if I say hot Cheetos? Probably, but they're just good, you know? They're just good. Or like the Funyuns that are like the hot Funyuns. I don't like onions, but I like Funyuns because it's like onion powder. And it's not like actual onion ring in there, like, you know, onion rings. They got like a sliver onion. I like Funyuns. I like the spicy ones. The Funyuns spicy or like hot Cheetos are like my favorites. I like Takis, but honestly, I might have to go with hot Cheetos. They're just banger. They're just good. They're just a good time. It's like old reliable, you know? Like Takis is something that I'm like, if I want some more citrusy lime tasting spice, that's the way to go. But honestly, again, hot Cheetos are just, they're old faithful. They're just good. They're just good. They're just great. They're great. They're a great time. They really are. They're a great time. Ah, there's a lot of fate to get into, and it doesn't really reward the dedication. Gotcha. I have seen that it's a long series, so yeah. Understandable. Understandable. I feel like I want to get back into the game, but like, I don't know, this game just makes me so motion sick. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna head over and try some more power washing. I swear, I think it's because of the nozzle. I really think it's the nozzle. I think that the nozzle, like the way, like, do you see this? The way we like, woo, woo, woo. I think that makes me nauseous. I think that's what it is, which sucks. But yeah, I kind of want to get this thing done, but I just don't know. I don't want to push myself and make myself sick. But anyway, the small bridge has been cleaned. There we go. Okay, now we need to do this side. I think. Is this side all good? Did we clear? Oh. That's dirty. This looks good. This is a part of it, I guess. So I'm gonna clean that real quick. Yeah. This is looking good. That's not looking good though. Okay, maybe we clean over here first. Even though I kind of want to clean these houses. These things, are these houses? I don't know. They take so long for me to clean though. Okay. Oh, I see stuff there. Come on. A little bit on the sides. Yeah, it's just so tedious. This game is so tedious. Like, it wants you to get every little nook and cranny, you know? It's also like the Dark Souls of anime. Ah, gotcha. It's very boring. It's that very boring people want to talk to you about the lore. I can read. Ah, gotcha. Oh yeah, I do know the ladders now, yeah. Oh, my favorite spicy chips are the blue Takis. I don't think I've ever tried any other Takis other than just the original. That over there needs cleaning. That's on the other side though. I'll worry about over here first. That's probably the best bet. Yeah. The ice cream did help. The ice cream helped with the burning. A little bit. Not perfect, but it helped enough, you know? Helped enough. Helped enough. But yeah, if you guys want to drop any anime recommendations, that would be appreciated. I'm always trying to try out new series. Like, I know I'm a magical girl, and I know that, like, that's kind of like my genre that I tend to go to. And I know people tend to think because I collect Sailor Moon figures that I'm a huge, like, Sailor Moon, like, enthusiast, which I kind of am. But Sailor Moon is not my favorite. I have this conversation all the time. Sailor Moon is not my favorite anime. And if you know, don't say anything. I'll leave you guys a few minutes to like guess. If you want to take a guess at what my favorite anime is, it's probably not one that you're gonna assume just by like listening to me or hearing me talk. But I'll let you guys take a guess. I'll give you guys a couple minutes. If anyone can get it, you're goated. You're goated if you can get it. Let's see. Oh, the Tostito scoop with habanero sauce. That sounds really good, actually. Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know why I moved onto this ladder. I didn't even finish this. Whatever this is. Whee! There we go. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Maybe I should come over here. Okay, let's get the underneath of this blue thing. Oh, really? Went to the doctor for ulcers and they told me to avoid blue Takis. Huh. Interesting. I wonder why. I wonder why the blue ones. Just the blue ones? I like how both YouTube and Twitch, someone says Death Note. It's not Death Note. It's not Death Note. I did watch Death Note, and I did like Death Note, but it's not my favorite. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's based around a school. Now, there's a lot of animes that are based around a school, so it's not a great hint, but maybe it'll narrow down some. I'll give you another hint if you can't pick it up. Let's see. Let's do. No, wrong nozzle. This way. Yeah, a lot of people are like, "Oh, she's a magical girl. She like talks about magical girl content. Must be magical girl." There are no magical girls in my favorite anime. But it's a good one. It's a really, really good one. And if you haven't seen it, when I reveal it, you should, because it's one of my favorites. Oh, the one with the school kids fighting off zombies? No? I know it. I think that one's High School of the Dead or High School DX something. I don't know. I have not seen that one. It's not that one. Not that one. I think that's one that, yeah, I haven't seen that one actually. I was gonna say like, I thought maybe I watched it, but no, I don't think that's the one I've watched. But that's not it, no. Angel Beats? No, I haven't watched Angel Beats either. That is on my list though. You guys want one more hint? You want one more hint? Think, okay, I'm gonna give you a word. Associate school with the word, let me get up close to my mic. Tentacles. I know that sounds so crazy, but trust me. Trust me, please trust me. I know that sounds so crazy, but trust me, it's not weird. Please. Yes, the Assassination Classroom. Yes, you got it. You got it. Toramungus, you got it. That's my favorite. I know it sounds crazy to say tentacles. But I mean, that's kind of Kuro Sensei's whole thing, is tentacles. But yeah, it's Assassination Classroom. That's my all-time favorite. I watched it when I was in 8th grade, and it's stuck ever since. Because, honestly, the show is very silly goofy, but it's very heartwarming. And it does have a good lesson, especially about education and stuff. I hate school. But, you know, it's still a really good lesson, you know? And I like the characters. I like Nagisa. I don't care how many people are like, "Oh my god, Karma." No, Nagisa. My goat. My goat, Nagisa. Bro went through a lot too. Like, he went through a lot. A lot. Clean. Please tell me. Oh, you got the sides. I would like it on. I would like to. What? I would like it on the record that I got it before the last tent. You know what? You're right. You're right. Congratulations. Honestly. You didn't even need the tentacles. That's a sentence. That is a sentence. Is this dirt? I guess it is. Honestly, I thought that was like a screw. I thought that was a screw. Some good anime you should watch are Solo Leveling. Oh, I do want to watch Solo Leveling. I want to watch it. I just haven't got into it yet, but I do want to watch it. Okay, I think I got these. Let's see. Oh, and Blue Exorcist. I haven't watched the second season, but I did watch the first one, and I do really like that one. I like Rin and Yukito. I like them. I like the whole, like twin brother Satan thing, whatever they got going on, you know? I haven't seen the new season, but I should, honestly, because I remember being really obsessed with it in school. Like, I'm a manga collector, and, like, now I kind of specialize in more, like, shoujo-y. I don't specialize in a lot of shonen stuff, because I would rather watch it. Like, I've said this before, I would love to have One Piece, I would love to have Naruto, but, they're long, and long means expensive. And, yeah, I could just watch the anime. I would love to have it, but it's just not feasible. You know? You know? But yeah, I love Blue Exorcist. I used to collect the manga, and then I started the series, and it was so good. I really love that one. Okay, I need a bigger one. This is not gonna work. I can't reach that very well. I mean, I could get... Where's my ladder? I could get the ladder. The ladder might be helpful here, actually. Come. Like, I seriously did not know that I could use this ladder. Can you use it over here? I don't guess you can use it on the Stegosaurus. That's whack. Yeah, oh, there we go. There we go. You know, if I made myself, if I made life easier for myself, you know, that would be great. That would be great. Genuinely, that would be lovely. X-Men, not our men. Oh, I don't think I've heard of that. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I like checking out new animes and stuff. Like, I just, I was talking with my friend about this, and they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch Dan to Dan, because it does get a little bit creepy at times, I'll say. But I really love the series. It's got some weird aspects to it, not gonna lie. Some real creepiness, but I do love this series. So, that's one that I just started because season 2 is out. I watched this one that got recommended to me called, Can a Boy and a Girl Stay Friends? And then in parentheses, it's like, no, they cannot. And it was okay. It was a decent, like, short 12-episode anime. It was decent, you know? It was decent. There's some characters that annoyed me. I'm gonna make a review on it at some point. But, was it the best thing ever? No. Was it watchable? Yeah. There were elements that I really liked about it. And I honestly really liked the main guy. I really liked him. He was actually really good. Because he was, like, running a small business, like, in high school. He wanted to be, like, a flower, like, what's the word? Like, basically, he wanted to make Etsy crafts with flowers. Dried flowers into jewelry kind of thing. And I really liked him. He was really nice. He was a good main lead. But, the girls were a little bit crazy. I feel like they were a little bit too crazy for him because he was so chill. And he was just like, I need to work. I need to focus on my job. Or turning this into a job. And they were just like a little bit crazy. Oh, I got that. Nice. Am I done here? Oh. Now to tackle you. Oh, this doesn't reach. Yeah, kind of like a florist. Because he also raised flowers and stuff too. He grew them himself. And like, he would just, like dry them out and make them into like jewelry and stuff. Or like brooches. Accessories, basically. Okay, let's go start at the roof here. I don't know if soap actually helps, but I bought it and I'm gonna use it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. How do you let this get this dirty? There's like nothing around. This, okay, this is creepy now that I'm looking at it. Why does it look like there's like shrine gates over there? There's like nothing. There's like an outhouse or something. This is weird. Okay. Oh, attack. Oh my god. Yeah. That was my obsession. I screamed. I screamed. I'm a huge Attack on Titan fan. I screamed. The way that the last season, I'm not trying to spoil anything by the way either, so like if you haven't seen it, mute me or something. But god, the way that the last season kind of reveals everything, like everything was kind of up in your face and nobody even knew it. Like even the title of the first episode is like a reference to the last episode, and like the way that they traveled through time, the fact that Eren influenced his father, like damn. Like I was shook. I was shook. Like I actually started collecting manga because of Attack on Titan, because I wanted to know what was in that damn basement. I wanted to know what that key was for. And so like I started Attack on Titan when season 2 just finished, and I was in like middle school, and nobody knew when season 3 was going to come out. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to collect the manga because I need to know. I need to know who the Beast Titan is and what's his deal. And I kept up with the manga, and god, that was crazy. Honestly, kind of crazy twist. I really didn't expect it. I really did not expect Attack on Titan to go in the direction that it was going in. But honestly, it was one of the few series where I was like, I don't really know how this would end, but I liked the ending. I liked it. I like that it showcases the worst parts of humanity, basically, and shows how, like, you know, people fight to end war, and then, you know, nobody learns from history. I feel like it's a pretty good lesson. You know, it was very horrible seeing that, like, you know, all the things that our main characters fought for in the past were just like neglected and not taught or cared about really in the future. But it's like, damn, it's true. People don't learn from history, and that's the sad reality. And then humanity got wiped again. Wiped again. Yeah. Ooh, Suburbia. I think I've heard of that one. I haven't seen it, but I've definitely heard that name. Where was my sprayer? The one I like. This is the one. Orange is the one I like. My first horror anime was Higurashi. I don't think I know that one either. Let's see. I don't know horror. I don't watch a whole lot of anime that's horror, because I usually just watch horror games. I'm not gonna lie, I will rat myself out. I've repented. My first ever anime was SAO. Again, I've repented. There was a phase where I really used to defend SAO too. I was like, nah, you just don't understand how good this is. It's so good. You're crazy, you know? Like, shut up. And now I'm like, no. After the whole Alicization thing, I can't defend it. I can't. I really can't. I really can't defend that anime anymore. Like, I like the premise of it, but god, it got annoying. It really got annoying. Like, oh my god, Kirito can't do anything bad. He's always goated at everything he does. He has no character flaws. Like, shut up. Just shut up. That's so not true. How do I get over there? There we go. It's just, it annoyed me. It really annoyed me. And the harem stuff, like, you got Asuna, bro. You got the whole bag. Like, dang. You don't need your cousin. You got Asuna. Oh my god. But yeah. I'll admit it. SAO was my first favorite. It was my first and my favorite. Yeah, I don't know Higurashi, actually. I feel like I know the name. I've never seen it. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Let's see. See, how do I spell it? I don't even know how to spell it. Oh. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, I have seen. That's why I'm like, I know this name. I've seen parts of it because I know people are like, what the hell did I just start watching? Because it looks so cute. Honestly, this kind of looks like it would be right up my alley. I kind of like stuff like this where it's like it poses as like a cute, comforty kind of thing, and then it goes crazy. You know, it goes crazy. Like for example, some of my favorite like games. Like I don't know if I would say it's quite a horror game, but it's got those elements. It's more psychological. Like one of my all-time favorite games is Amori. And we've already played Amori, but God, that's just such a good game. Like the premise of like, you know, cute little pixel world and cute little pixel characters going on adventures with your friends, and then getting to the psychological scary part, like Jesus, like it messes with you. I'm going to get up on the bridge. The bridge is dirty too, so we need to clean that. But yeah, like, dang, I really like psychological horror because it messes with you. And I tend to like that just because I like those twists, you know, where you never see it coming, and then it's in your face, and it's like, oh my God, I should have knew this all along. I like stuff like that. I don't know. I like those kind of challenges where it's like, can you figure out the story? Like, we just finished out Danganronpa yesterday. We played through all the main 3 games now. And I love that. I love those kind of games where it's like you have to try to figure out the story. I love those. I love those. I love those games. Wee. Wee. Okay, let me check chat. You know, the one thing I liked about the show was that it had the main character get married and then have a kid, and they all just threw it away in the garbage. Yeah. 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 And then, like, I like the second season because, I mean, look at my ears. I like elfy stuff. Like, my elfy ears are more so inspired by Lord of the Rings because I grew up loving Lord of the Rings. But, like, the problem is that, like, I love the second season. I'm going to say second season. A lot of people just say it's classified as, like, part 2 of season 1. But Alfheim Online, that whole arc, I really liked because of the fairy elfy kind of vibes. I liked that arc. But the fact that it was Kirito's sister, cousin situation all along, who he was traveling with to try to save his girlfriend, whack. Honestly, whack. Just whack. Whack. Full on whack. No other word to describe it than just whack. Whack. And then Shinon, like, I mean, come on. Like, I didn't like, what's it called? Gun Gale. I didn't like Gun Gale Online. I did not like it. I don't really care too much about, like, pew-pewy. I like swoosh swoosh sword stuff. But yeah, I could not get into Gun Gale, and I didn't like Shinon. I didn't like her character. Not gonna lie. I know some people like her. To each their own. My voice went out. I don't like her. Sorry. I don't. I just don't. I do like her cat form though. I like that. That's cute. But yeah, like SAO is very weirdly sexual for like what it's supposed to be. You know? I'm clearing these pillars real fast. Yeah. Some more into Madoka than Sailor Moon. No, I've never watched Madoka Magica. I know. A magical girl, never watched Madoka. I know. Sailor Moon's always probably gonna be my favorite magical girl stuff. I'm very into Pretty Cure. Pretty Cure's second. Sailor Moon's always gonna be first because she is the one named Sailor Moon after all. But like, wait. What? Oh, I was like, oh my god. I just had a moment. Thank you for coming, Alexis. I hope you have a very good rest of your night. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I had a moment. I was like, I cleaned one of these already. What is this? I was like, did I track dirt over here or something? Oh my god. I was about to Control Alt Delete. I was about to control alt delete myself because I'm like, how I already cleaned that. That gave me a jump scare. I'm not gonna lie, that was a jump scare. But yeah, Sailor Moon's always gonna be my fave. I grew up with Sailor Moon, so yeah, I watched it on TV. And now they're still putting out Sailor Moon content. I feel like they might always be putting out Sailor Moon content, not gonna lie. Honestly, this is so hard to do. Because I know that there's a way to lock this, I just don't know how. But like, the way it moves is not good for me being motion sick. Yeah, Sailor Moon is pretty immortal. I mean, honestly, she gets referenced in so many things too. I can't remember what it was, but there was something that I saw recently that I was like, oh, I didn't know they did a reference to Sailor Moon. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was Amazing World of Gumball. It was Gumball. I saw that. It was like, I can't remember the name because it's been so long since I've watched. But like, whoever the Cloud character is, they did like a reference to Sailor Moon. And I was like, oh. Because I kind of quit watching Cartoon Network. Because, like, around maybe like 2013 is when I kind of quit watching Cartoon Network. Because we got rid of cable. So I didn't really have the option to fully watch it. I could watch shows if they were on something. Like Hulu, I watched Star vs. the Forces of Evil, which actually I think that's more Disney. I watched Steven Universe, which is Cartoon Network. I really liked Gumball, but I had a hard time finding Gumball. And I really liked Lego Ninjago. That was like my big thing growing up. Was Lego Ninjago and Gravity Falls. And so, Gravity Falls, that one was hard to watch, but I had already finished the series by the time that we got rid of cable. So that one was chill. But what was the other one I just said? Oh my god. Lego Ninjago was on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but like the thing is, so many like shows and stuff that I had a hard time watching growing up is now just on YouTube. Like, Gravity Falls, you can watch it on Disney, or you could watch it on, like, Disney XD on YouTube. And I just remember having such a hard time trying to find those episodes. And now it's like, here you go. You can watch it for free. And I'm like, bro, where was this a couple years ago? Where was this? Gravity Falls, my sister and I constructed a full-fledged conspiracy string board on the living room wall. Oh my god. Yes. Hi, Wimpy. Ninjago was based. It is. It's so good. It's so good. And like, I had the Lego sets because Jay was always my favorite because, I don't know, something about blue characters. Something about blue characters. I love them. Like, my favorite blue characters, Lance McLean's always going to be my favorite from Voltron. Always going to be my favorite. But Sokka from Avatar, Last Airbender, not the blue cat thing. Very, very close second. And then, like, the blue Lego. I don't know. I've always liked the blue characters. Always liked them. They've always been cool. Why does that one do that? I don't really like when it swivels. But yeah, I used to be an avid Lego Ninjago Lego collector. Like, I had Jay's fighter pilot style thing. That was fun putting together. And by fun, I mean frustrating. In a good way, though. Honestly, I miss playing with Legos. I used to play with a lot of Legos growing up. I don't really play with them that much anymore. But I wish I did. I know people do, like, streams where they put them together. Because it's fun to just, like, talk, but, like, I'm kind of bad at it. That's one of those things that I realized as a kid. I was like, I'm bad at this. There we go. Come on, get the sun. Get the sun clean. Okay, anyway. But yeah, oh my god, I miss some of those shows. Like, there are some shows that I feel like they could really like they could bring this back and I would be just as happy as an adult watching it than when I was a kid. Like Gravity Falls, I know everyone's either divided on Gravity Falls. People are like either yes, bring it back, we want more, or no, don't bring it back because we want to, not ruin it. We want to preserve what we had. But honestly, I think Alex Hirsch is such a good writer that I don't think that it would ruin it if he came back. I think he would still be just as fun, especially with him still having main control over it and the story direction. I see a lot of people talking about how they would love to have something with the stands, like a spin-off with just them, and make it more like adultish, like people were like, we were kids then, we're adults now. It'd be something fun to have like a, adult stand spin-off or something, Because there were lines in Gravity Falls, where like Stan is like bringing in goo or something, and he's like, I can swear for real now, mother me. It was like there were jokes in there, and people were like, oh, it'd be so fun to like, actually have like, adult version and stuff. And I'm like, I see that, but I feel like it's just one of those things that like I would watch it regardless. Same with like Wizards of Waverly Place. Like if you can't tell, I do like the magic stuff. Silly and redeem, silly and redeem, redeem. Burp. Hey. I feel like I have to do that every single time. I feel like I gotta be like, hey, every single time. Because it's funny. It's funny. It's just funny. Liam's adorable. Thank you, Wimpy. Thank you. I had to fix all my stuff the other day because I don't even know what happened, but like on my main model when I would blink, for some reason it would like do like I'm going to try to mimic it. I would blink and it would go. Whenever I would like blink, it's like it was all connected, and I'm like, that's never happened before. So yesterday we spent some time having to fix this model's tracking because she got a little bit stiff, and I'm like, no, the whole thing is she's supposed to be like kind of like all over the place. You like this model more. Thank ya. She was cute, and I was like, I want something cute, Oh yeah, Gravity Falls ended where it should have. Yeah, I definitely agree. I wouldn't mind seeing like maybe even like a book or something about like the stands or something. It's one of those series that it's so good that I feel like people they crave more of it. But I feel like if people did get more, they would like complain about that because it's like, oh, it's ruined or whatever. It's just one of those series that it was so good that honestly leaving it where it is probably for the best. It is pretty much perfection. It's so good. And like honestly, I really loved the thing about Gravity Falls that I really loved the most is that it showcased a sibling relationship, especially twins, that it wasn't like we're absolutely identical in every way, shape, and form. We have the same thoughts. And it wasn't like, oh, we're twins and we hate each other. It was like, genuinely showcasing twins who have different personalities, but who get along. Like there's so many shows where it's like twins are like either showcases like the exact same person or like it's like they're trying to like make like a character trope out of it, and like it's just I liked that it was like a pretty healthy representation so far of like siblings, especially twins. How do I get this piece? There's like can I jump up here? No, there's like a little piece over here and I'm trying to figure out how to get that. Because I can't put the ladder right here, I don't think. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm dumb. I can put the... I fell. I can put the ladder here. Aha! Gotcha. I gotcha now. I'm glad they thought about that. Because I was like, hey, Now how do I do my job? Oh, I gotta get over there too? How do I get over there? F. Well. Well now. I can jump. We're just gonna keep jumping. We're gonna keep jumping. We're gonna keep jumping. That's how we're gonna do it. I hope. Oh, well. Wasting water, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. Like, how do they expect me to get all this? Like, I can't. Okay, come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Oh my god, I'm so close to finishing this out, please. Come on, just let me get this one. Like, nothing else is showing. I don't think it's clicked yet, though. No, I see. That's not gone. I just want this part to click. Don't see anything. I know it's gonna do some sort of crazy, like, show me weird corners or something. Oh my god. It makes me feel like I've missed so much. You see this? You see this? You know what? When in doubt, use the orange. Use the orange. Always use the orange. Like, what else can I get besides tiny little pieces? Tiny little pieces. I just want to finish this piece out, you know? I just want to get this piece. Like, I am trying here. I am getting these raptors. I am getting it so spotless. You could lick it if you wanted to, of course. Oh wait, there's this out here. No, I missed a whole side. No wonder it's not clicking. Oh, okay. No wonder it's not clicking. Oh my god, I missed a whole side. Why is it so funky here? Ah! Well, anyway. Anywho. I wanna get this. There we go. Oh, come on. It's like, it stationaries me. It stationaries me. I become the stationary. Yeah. I'm missing a whole ass side of the room. And I was like, hello? Why am I not done yet? Hello? Oh. There was more that I did not clean of that. Okay, well, you know what? We got these two done. Got this done. Okay, layout. We cleaned up the Stegosaurus. I cleaned a little bit of it. And then we cleaned around the Stegosaurus. And then we went around the park. Except for here. We went this way. Stopped there. We cleaned this thing. This thing. We cleaned this. Cleaned this. You can lick it. You can lick it. It's so clean. And then we cleaned this one. And now we got this one and the rest of this junk. Yeah. That ding was unsatisfyingly early. It was. Like, I like that the game kind of gives you the option to, like, you know, ding if you get pretty, like, close to, like, finishing it or percenting it or whatever. But, like, yeah, that was kind of wacky. But yeah, I think, let's see, I'm gonna send you guys over to my friend Cherry that I mentioned, because Cherry is doing a subathon. Cherry is very sweet. She's short girl. So I'm gonna send you guys over there, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hi, Dark. Oh my god, welcome at the end. Did you push the soccer ball up the dinosaur? I did not. Okay, you know what? Before we raid, since you told me that. Before we raid, I want to try that. Before we raid. I didn't know you could get achievements. Can I hit it with my nozzle? Can I nozzle it? I kind of can. Okay, up the dinosaur? Heck yeah. I'm on top of it. Oh my god. What? There we go. No. Stop. You see what you make me do? Do you see what you make me do? I am insane, you know. Okay, little tappies. Little tappies. You want me to go up it, right? Yeah. Up it. Okay. Ah! Why? I want the achievement. Oh my god, come on. It's stuck. I have stuck in it. I'm on top of it. This is unnecessarily hard. Stop. No. Stop. Why do I keep crouching? Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a minute. A minute left. Get up there. Okay, stop. Oh my god, the physics. That is not how a ball works. Put your foot on it. Put your foot on the ball. Put your foot on the ball right now. Best to push it with a nozzle? Probably. Okay, I'm gonna let it roll. It's like our feet forget to work in the game. Yeah. Okay. Stop rolling! Stop rolling! Stop! Stop rolling! The laws of physics do not apply to this ball. Just a little bit. Just a little. Nah! I think that's an adventure for next time. Anyway. Anyway, we're gonna. Okay. That's an adventure for next time. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna send you guys over to Cherry now. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We're a little bit silly, but oh my god, that's insane. Oh my god, anyway, hope you guys had a great time over here, and thank you for all the follows. Thank you for joining me. Hope you guys in Stella's chat had a very great rest of your stream with Stella, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.